Hello. Hello. Hi, Champyons. Hello, Champyons heads. Hi, Champyons. Hi, Champyons. Hello, everyone. Are there any rabbits in the house today? Maybe a couple rabbits here, maybe a few. Hello. It is me, Sister Giggles, here today to be talking to you. Yes, I am back. I am here and I'm a rab and I'm excited to be here today. I hope you guys are all having a humble day. My first proper spooky stream today. Well, we'll be being spooky. How's the volume, by the way? I hope it's okay. Yes, but yes, get comfy, okay? I hope that you're in a humble little mood to confess your sins today. I got you guys to confess your sins on Marshmallow, and I'll be reading them out today, and they'll be able to read them out for you. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Ah! Jesus Christ! Thank you so much for the $1,482. What the hell? Boo! Jesus Christ! Sorry, I shouldn't say that in the place of the Lord. Thank you. Holy heckles. Thank you. Good Lord. Good Lord. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you very much. You're crazy. Oh my god. Someone sent me $1,000 like 2 days ago for no reason. And I was like, what the heck? And now I'm getting another $1,000. Please, calm down, okay? Calm down with your money, alright? Thank you for the donation to the church, though. I really appreciate it. I will give it all to the church of the Rab, and yes, I'll give it to little man. I'll give him a carrot with it or whatever. But yes, guys, I missed you so much. Thank you so much for being patient with me these last few days. I am so excited to be here with you all today, and to be streaming, and to be looking at your sins. But first, I will talk a little bit, yeah, about, I don't know how things have been going, I guess. I've been having a very humble time, just resting and having a nice time. I've been really focusing on my health. It's been tricky, but I've been doing good. I made ravioli. I've been doing a lot of cooking these last few days, and it's been an absolute blast. Hanging out with the family. You know, what did I do? I made roast veggies, I made pasta, I made curry, and I made ravioli. And it's been really fun, and I've been learning a lot of cooking and things as well. I've been having my ensures. I tried chocolate ensures a few days ago. They were really good, actually. I didn't mind it. Kind of tastes a bit like Milo. If any of you guys have had it, any Aussie champs here have had Milo before, yeah, but I've been doing really good. I've been feeling a bit better, kind of tired, but a lot better than I was. So yeah, I feel like I got a little pep in my step. And holy heckity, what an exciting week we'll be having this week. Want to quickly talk about some of the things that we'll be doing in the next few days, because it is a very exciting next few days. I have the biggest collab that I've ever done. Really early in the morning tomorrow, a huge collab. I don't know why I'm in it still. I've been waiting for them to say, why are you here, Kiki? Can you go away now? But it hasn't happened. Actually, everyone's been very nice to me. It's insane. I'm gonna be playing Among Us. Yeah, we're gonna be playing Among Us. Sassy Among Us with some of my new friends that I've made, actually. So I'm really excited to be playing that. Playing some Among Us. Oh, hello! Why are you here to suffer? Hi, Sawa! Hey, well, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good today. Hello, Ohayo gozaimasu, Sawa-sama. Yes. But yeah, I'm really excited. And the day after that, I'm going to be doing a reveal stream where I'm going to be doing what's it called? I'm gonna be revealing a Halloween model, which I'm really excited for. I got a Halloween costume done, and it's actually, the quality turned out way better than I thought it would. So I'm really excited to show you guys. I'll be using it for some future streams and stuff too. You're a baka! You're a baka! Hey! What are you doing? Why are you in my church today, huh? Do you have any sins to share today, Sawa, or not? Let me know. Yeah, humongous Among Us stream. That's literally what I'll be doing later today, which I'm very excited for. I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited. Hopefully it will go good. I don't know. It's a bit spooky. Yeah. That's the same $1,000. Oh, it's a monthly donor, and the way that Streamlabs works is it charges me and then gives me 30 days to redeem the alert. Oh, okay. Oh, well, thank you very much either way. Thank you either way for the donation. I do really appreciate it. Thank you for explaining that to me, because I'll be like, did someone take back the $1,000? But never mind. But thank you. I really do appreciate that. What? That's not a sin. That's just God just made you that way, and that's okay. And that's alright. That's just how it is, and that's something that just some adversity is important, I think. That's okay. Yeah, it's then to be saucy in a place of worship. Well, good thing I'm not saucy then. Yeah. I have a good friend called Sussus Among Us. No, you don't. That's not true. That's, lying. You shouldn't be lying in the house of God, okay? Okay, no lying. But yeah, mysterious ways, oh my god. Yeah, that's what unites us all. Absolutely. It absolutely is what unites us all. But yeah, you guys sent me a lot of, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I actually got a lot of marshmallows, a lot of sins sent to me. You guys are very sinful guys. So we'll be able to read some of these out. Now I said you guys could send not only just sins, but embarrassing stories too. Can also mix in with there, have a little bit of fun. Nothing too crazy, but I'm very excited. I didn't read these beforehand, so hopefully you guys didn't send me anything terrible. But I'll be reading through them today if you guys want. I'm so excited, but we better get started, okay? Yes, you can submit to my marshmallow anytime. You can send me how your day's going, you can send me vocaroos, you can send me art. Champy, I don't know, God, I don't know if I should share this, but Champy did share, I don't know if I should say, but Champy did say that one of you said that you had a wedding to go to. I hope that you had an amazing day. You looked very spiffy in your suit. I hope that you had an amazing time, and that it all went okay. I just want to say that quickly, just because you can share lots of things with me in Marshmallow, which is really nice because then I get to learn more about you, and you guys can share with me anything you'd like. Thank you so much for the $5.38. Hey. I need to do homework, but watching Kiki is more important. Do your homework! Not doing your homework is a sin! Oh, I shouldn't change my clothes, sorry. It's a sin! There we go, that's better. Sorry, oopsies. I forget buttons. Thank you very much for the donation, though. I do appreciate it. So, let's just go through the sins, okay? Ooh, so I'll read them out and then I'll tell you. We'll react to them together. If this reminds you of any similar stories, let me know if you guys have gone through anything similar or if you've committed similar acts, okay? Let's have a little looky-loo, okay? Forgive me, Kiki, for I've sinned. When I was but a wee lad in grade school, I committed an act of great confusion and, dare I say, plumbing heresy. Oh my god. You see, I mistook the urinal for a second toilet and, well, I left a rather unsanitary surprise for the kids and janitor that Beelzebub would be proud of. In my defense, I genuinely thought it was a fancy wall-mounted toilet for the sophisticated among us. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. So you shit in a urinal. Is that like the... What did you do? Like, how did you... I wonder how you figured out that that would be something that you shouldn't do. Did someone come in? Like, I feel like maybe a teacher at some point came out and said, like, guys, okay, just letting you know, kids, like, you should not be shitting in the urinals. Do the number 2s in the toilet. I understand, Tampy, I mean, obviously, as a female, being in the female toilets. Yeah, did you realize this years later or not? As a female that have female toilets, I do not relate, but if I was a man and there was a urinal, I may have thought a similar thing. The funny thing is, I actually remember, when I was in primary school going into the wrong toilets because I didn't realize where the girls and the boys toilets were. I like read the sign wrong or something, and I did see a urinal. But the funny thing is, the urinals that I see in a lot of those when I was a kid in primary school, very different than the ones that you see in movies and shows. It's like a trough. It's like a long metal bar that has like a sink on the end, and I guess like you just go like there, which I don't understand why they had those in schools, because I feel like that's very messy and it would probably have taught the kids to piss on the floor. I don't know, I feel like urinals are better because they're like up higher, but I don't know, I don't know whether, because when you say that you did it in the urinal, I'm imagining you did it in one of those troughs. So, but I'm assuming you mean like a urinal as in like one of those open, sorry, one of those kind of closed off urinals. That would be pretty fancy if you had that at school, but I remember when I was in school, we didn't have anything like that. But when you say that, I imagine it as like one big trough. So I'm imagining you basically pooing in a trough. Thank you for that mental image, Champy. But that's okay, you know, it's fine if that happened, okay? I feel like that is a common mistake, probably. Not that it's, I mean, that kind of sucks. I wonder what the kids thought when they went to use the urinal that day. But I can understand the mistake, that's for sure. I can understand it. Group urinals in the toilets are wild. I still do not understand why they had group toilets like that. That's so strange. Like, imagine it like imagine, I don't know, I couldn't imagine doing that as a kid. I couldn't imagine like sharing a toilet with other people. That would suck. Actually, no, I could, because when I was a kid, some of the girls, we'd like go into the toilet together, but we go into, you know when you hear in movies about girls going to the toilet together and just like waiting for each other? I think I took that literally and thought that you both go into the stall together. So sometimes, like, I don't know, me and the girls would like go into the same stall, and like there would be like 2 other girls in there, and I'd go. But like you wouldn't face them, you'd like face the wall. I feel like I took that too literally though. Thinking back, I guess we didn't think of it as like a weird thing, so maybe for the guys using the urinals like that, it wasn't weird either. I don't know though. But I think I was just used to that kind of thing, because I grew up with a sister, so you know, I wasn't like weirded out by seeing someone on the toilet. I don't know, I've seen my sister pee many times. Yeah, we'd like face the wall, like we'd face the door. I don't know, like I never saw 2 guys share the same urinal at once. No, but I mean like one of those troughs, you know, like surely two boys would have gone to the trough. I'm not even thinking of like the urinal, I'm thinking of the trough. I'm surely that it's long enough that 2 boys would be able to use the trough at the same time. Or did you line up to use the trough? I genuinely don't know. We just line up? Yeah, like a horse trough. So I don't know what else to call it, because I'm not... Trough over sink? You're not a bro if you haven't cross-streamed before. Ew! No, that's disgusting! Ugh. It's like a 4-man wide thing. It looked long enough to have like 8 man. But I don't know how close you could go. Yeah, guys pee off cliffs in a line. It's brother Bonnie experience. You know what? I'd say ill, but if I was a boy, I'd do the same thing, probably. Like, I would totally do that. I would pee down the stairs. Like, I do like what I do in Postal, but in real life. I mean, not everything, but I mean as in like peeing down the stairs or like peeing in the air. Like, just to see if I could, like at least one time. To see if that would be a possibility. We don't actually cross streams. You don't cross streams. Maybe another champy does. You don't know his life. Maybe he does it every time he goes to the toilet. You don't know. You don't know his life, okay? You don't know him, okay? Hang on. I'm just turning the aircon on. Beep, beep, beep. But yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good story. That's a pretty good starting one. Yeah, it's like one of these. It's like one of these. This is what I mean, as in like a urinal trough. The one that I had in my primary school though was like on the floor. It was like almost like a it was almost like a or at least I remember it being on the floor. It was almost like a drain looking thing. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. But I don't know. I recently emptied my gamer bottle while pissing at the same time, but I only considered crossing my own stream after the fact. I feel like that would have splooshed too much for me personally, but you know, yeah. Anyway, those are the kinds of ones that were at my school anyway, and I only know that because I went to the wrong one once. Anyway, let's see the next one. But yes, Tampa, you know, I feel like that's a fair sin. I feel like that's a fair mistake to make. So I forgive you for this. I forgive you. Further confession stream. I was at a friend's house and I whipped out my phone to show something. I opened my browser and it's a cat box of Luda Kiki in a mug of tea. Oh god. I close it and come up with the excuse that I clicked on I had clicked on Twitter for the full art of something and didn't realize it was lewd. Wait, so your friend saw it? My real sin? Not saying that's me wife. What? Oh my god, wait, so your friend saw me? Oh my god, how embarrassing. What'd he say? What'd he say? What'd he say? Was he like, what the hell? What the hell is that? Imagine. That's so embarrassing. That's why you don't go on Twitter in public though, like ever. It's a really bad idea. I've done it before. I've gone on Twitter in the car, and then there's always someone that's some VTuber or someone that's retweeted or posted something, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm in like public right now. I shouldn't be showing this on my phone. You know, like that's why I just do not open Twitter in front of anyone. Not your parents, not your friends, no one. Yeah, but yeah, the only sin was saying not saying that's me wife. That is true. Yeah. It's really, yeah, I don't know why though, I feel really guilty. I've done that before. I've been in an Uber before, and I opened Twitter, and it showed my like some lewd thing, and I realized, you know those Ubers that have like the cameras at the back of the car and at the front, so they could like see everything just in case something bad happens. I'm like, oh my god, what if they could like capture my phone with that? What if I get arrested? I don't know why I got like nervous, because I got scared that it could like be some kind of bad thing, because it's like sexualized, I guess. Like, I don't know, it could be like some kind of crime. I don't think it's a crime, but it still makes me feel like, I don't know. Hang on, I'm just turning my aircon off. Yeah, I've opened Pyon in public before, but I'm always a bit cautious. You have to be with those kinds of things, you know. I don't know. But yeah, no, I don't see that as a sinful thing. I think you just got to be more careful next time, Champy. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. What? I ate horse meat once. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Where do you even find horse meat? I know in Australia you can get kangaroo meat before, but I don't know about horse meat. The horse is a noble animal, not for edible. What the heck? Me too, it's good? What? How do you even prepare that? Like, a sausage? I've had reindeer sausage. No, that's terrible. That's terrible. No, no, no. Horse sausage. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Stop. Stop. They didn't turn him into sausage. The French do it, I think. What's with the French? What? No hate to French people, okay? But what's with the fucking French and eating, like, everything? Okay? Like, just, there's some things that you don't need to eat, okay? And I'm not gonna be like a cringe vegan about this. I'm not a horse girl. I mean, generally, I just don't eat meat, just in general. And I'm not gonna shit on people for eating meat. But horses? Come on. Horses? Come on. I understand if you, I mean, if you tried it one time, I could understand. But if you eat it every day, it's like, yeah, exactly. You know when people say, I'm so hungry, I could eat a horse. And you took it literally. Literally! Repent! 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 You need to, you need to apologize. You need to go to a farm and you need to feed a horsey some food, okay? And you need to give him a kiss and say I'm sorry, okay? Don't tell him what you're sorry for because you might make him nervous. But please, to repent, you must feed a horse. You must feed a horse, okay? Yeah. All right. Yeah, go give the horse an apple, please, alright? And give him a kiss and say, I'm sorry and I love you. Yeah. And that's how you need to repent for this sin, okay? Yeah, horses are expensive. Surely eating one is not good value. I don't know. I just feel like you could... Yeah, there's way better things you could do with horses than eat them. I don't know. Like, I know what happens, but... I mean... In a perfect world for me... Just because I'm an emotional little bitch, I wouldn't want to eat any animals at all because I don't like to think of animals dying. Because I've never been one to eat animals, like not even fish or anything. And all the animals can be friends and everything, and we can all give them cuddles and love and everything. And we treat them as equals, and everything. But you know, unfortunately, that's not the case. But I also feel like everything should be fair game. I feel like equality for all species is important as well. I think if you're gonna eat pigs and... Say, if you're gonna eat pigs and sheep and everything else, I think what pisses me off the most is people being like... So they'll eat pigs and sheep or whatever, and they'll be like, oh, how could you eat a dog? Like, not that I think people should eat dogs, but it's like, okay, but you've eaten sheeps and pigs and stuff too, like, and they're definitely, pigs are very, very intelligent, like, as well. It's like, I feel like everything should be fair game. It's everything or it's nothing. That's my opinion, to be honest. Yeah, everything should be fair game. Yeah, so people are fair game. I would rather eat people than animals, that's for sure. Personally, I don't know. I feel like at least people can consent to being eaten. I don't know, is that a weird... I feel like no one's going to agree with that, but that's just my opinion. And I know that seems unrealistic. I mean, I would rather not eat any meat. But I would feel a lot better eating someone that's like, please eat me, than an animal that doesn't want to be eaten. Yeah. Convince me to not eat you, either by force or to be cute or useful, etc. Otherwise, you're food. I don't know, a little weird? I don't know, I'm not even joking though. Like, I'm not even joking. Not that I would want any to eat any meat. I'm just thinking, okay? Alright, but don't worry, I'm not gonna just go and eat people. That's also weird as well. Some meat is just not good to eat. I could understand if it's for some kind of logical reason, as in like, oh, I don't want to eat this animal because it doesn't give you like, Kiki writes Ubers, so much of being a shy autistic girl, no social life. What do you mean? What? Yeah, because I was going some... What do you mean? I get scared to drive sometimes, okay? And sometimes my dad doesn't want to take me everywhere, okay? I get scared to drive. Sorry. I don't know. Riding an Uber, I don't know what it implies. I don't know. Like, I've gone to an Uber, like, to my doctor's appointments in an Uber sometimes, because after a, like, after a blood test or something, I don't want to have to drive home. Like, especially when I'm feeling lightheaded and stuff. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Just because I'm going in an Uber doesn't mean that I'm, like, going out and, like, getting drunk or something, maybe like you're implying. Yeah, I mean, I'm not broke, obviously, like, but I don't drive them all the time. Yeah, people ride in Ubers when they're drunk and need to get home from bars. No, not always. People also sometimes, like, drive Ubers because, I don't know, or ride in Ubers because they don't want to drive somewhere. And where I live is as well, like, we have trains and buses here, but I live kind of outside of, like, kind of where a lot of the buses go to. So unless I want to walk, like, a long way to the bus stop, which is, like, I have to walk a long way to get to a bus stop, then I kind of have to, like, just drive. I don't know. Yeah, and I don't fucking socialize with the drivers ever. Oh my god, no, I don't. I go on my phone and I sit there and I'm like... But it's not like I do it all the time. I just open up Twitter in the Uber. But you'd get drunk faster with less blood. Yeah, but I don't go out and get drunk. I don't really drink. I don't know. It's not like you're required to talk and socialize. Exactly. But anyway, it's fine. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, so I could understand not eating meat for, like, logical reasons. Such as, like, it's healthier and cheaper to hitchhike? No! No, I know using Ubers are kind of dangerous, but sometimes I don't want to inconvenience my family with having to drive me. And there's no way I'm driving home after getting a blood test, because I feel too faint afterwards. Like, I faint and I get really sick after blood tests. And I really don't want to drive home like that, in that state. I don't want to get in an accident. Yeah. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I mean, I feel like everything should be fair game as long as, like, it's for a reason. Like, say, oh, I don't want to eat a worm because it doesn't really have a lot of protein or much, like, caloric value is fair. But saying, oh, I'm not going to eat a dog because I like dogs is, like, stupid if you also eat other things. I don't know. It's not as black and white as that, but you understand what I'm saying as well. I remember my dad had us hitchhike once when we were kids. What? That's horrible. That's... No, never ever hitchhike. That's really, 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 really bad. Yeah. Arctic cold take. Eating humans is wrong and animals deserve it. I think of it the completely other way around. I think eating animals is wrong to an extent, and humans deserve it. I don't know. What did the animals do to deserve to be eaten? I don't know. Humans are way worse than animals, that's for sure. They do a lot. I mean, humans protect the animals. But, like, what about, like, criminals? You know, like, really bad criminals that have done terrible things? Why don't we just, like, eat them instead? I mean, or, like, reuse them. Like, somehow for something. You know what I mean? Like, if they're gonna die anyway, like, that could be a good way to, like, recycle. Is that... I don't know. You first? Well, I'm not a criminal, so I'm not gonna go to jail. I don't like AIDS and STDs. Well, assuming that they don't have anything. What about the elderly? No, they wouldn't be that... They wouldn't be that good to eat. We have the privilege of extending compassion to animals, but that's optional? We do, yeah. Eating animals is just nature. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm not saying... I think, like, okay, there's a difference between, like... There's a difference between something that is ethically wrong and something that's, like, human nature. Something can be in our human nature, but also, like, be a little wrong. Like, a little bad. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's bad. Like, I think it's, like, it's not good. Like, I don't think it's good to, like, kill something. I don't think it's good to kill something, but, I don't think it's good to kill people, or kill animals, but it will happen. This is autismal logic. Yeah, I know that yes, natural does not equal ethical. Like, I don't know, it's in our natural instinct to want to, like, have sex and procreate, but that doesn't mean that I'm gonna like go fuck everyone either, like, because that's not a good thing to do. I don't know, but like, I don't know, like, yes, this is a stupid take that most people would not agree with, and I understand that, and you guys don't have to be, you don't have to agree at all. Yeah, but yeah, anyway, what I'll say is to get rid of this sin, okay, to repent, you must feed a horse an apple and give him a kiss, okay? That's yeah, that's what you have to do, alright? Oh, okay, let's see this next one here. I'm sorry, Sister Kiki, for I have sinned. I ask for forgiveness on the matter of utmost embarrassment. Coming from when I watch you online, you're a truly wonderful person, Suzuki. Oh, thank you. And from that, it gets hard. I have been needing to counter this problem by keeping 5 tissue boxes at my PC, which only helps a little, seeing as I must empty the bin every few hours or so. If I don't keep such a stock, I'd fear I'd accidentally cover my keyboard. What the hell? What? I didn't realize what this was. Jesus. No. No. What? No. No. Oh my god. No. Okay. Champy, stop doing that. Okay? I don't know. Shove something up there to stop it. I don't know what to tell you. Just... I'm not reading it. No, I'm not reading that out loud. No, I'm not reading that out. That's a really, like... Yeah, that does sound maybe like a hormone problem. Well, I thought they meant like emotionally hard to like say your sin. I thought that's what they meant, but I didn't understand. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, anyway. I don't know. No, Champy, I forgive you, I guess. Just, I don't know. Just stop! 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 I don't know, get a bigger bin. Stop! I am sorry, Father, for I have sinned. I have been permanently banned for posting on the chins for racism. It's not a joke, but I am currently posting through a VPN and a pass. That was not the sinful part. I'm very proud of my achievement. The sin that I am committing is the fact that I like having the pass and not having to deal with the capture or any capture solving extensions. Forgive me, Lord. There is no helping for you. There is no help for you, okay? There is no helping you, okay? You were giving hero money, I guess. I hope that you enjoy posting in VIP with all the other VIPs and feeling so cool. Oh, I'm so cool. I'm a VIP. I'm gonna post in VIP about it. Okay, shut up. Okay, go. I bet you show that you have the pass like every few posts as well. Like when you can. Like whenever there's like something about it, you'll like show it. Ugh. Okay. You know what? I will never buy a pass ever. Okay, I hope you enjoy that slight cooldown, like less of a cooldown and no capture. I hope you enjoy that. There is no forgiveness for you. There is no way to repent for this. Okay, I apologize to say, you're gonna have to get rid of it. That's the only way. You're gonna have to get rid of it. Okay, yeah. The worst part about not having to do the capture, it leads to not checking spelling errors and just overall lowering the quality of one's posts. I don't even know how to show it. Okay. Let's just go to the next one. There is no helping you. There is no helping you. Hey, confession. Oh, I'm so afraid of women. A woman finally liked me from online dating and offered to go out with me, and I just instantly stopped talking to her. I feel bad, but I really didn't know what to say. Oh, Champy, that's horrible. What makes you afraid? I don't think that's sinful. I think that's a shame. I mean, I don't know how to do this because I want you to have a happy life and stuff, but I also don't want you to be afraid. The thing is, online dating is gonna hurt you. That's the thing. And I mean, it's just as simple as that. The women that are online dating are not women that you'll want to have in your life, especially long term. That's for sure. Online dating is a cesspool of people that are just trying to, you know, do stuff with each other, and it's just not a good way to do things. I think to not be afraid of women, the best thing to do is to just, I don't know, like, organically speak to them. I'm not saying that you should, I'm just saying that's probably the best way to do it. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You probably dodged a bullet, to be honest. But yeah, you should certainly not take any online dating seriously, especially those apps, you know. They're not good. The women on there are not good. Make women afraid of you instead. I think the women on those apps probably, no matter what you do, would not be afraid of you. Because they've probably seen it all, I'm assuming. Over 70% of all relationships now start online. Everything real, like, in life has gone to the wayside. I mean, it's insane. Really? Are you sure that's true? Where did you get the statistic from? Because I doubt that, to be honest. I think as you get older, it gets harder to meet people organically. I don't know. Why would you want to meet anyone, though? I don't know. Like, there's no need to meet anyone. You have me. There's no need to meet anyone. Okay? What are the Champyons? A woman? Okay, let's say you're a woman. I think that you shouldn't be online dating, and you still dodged a bullet. As well. Especially women on dating apps. If you're a woman and you're trying to talk to women on dating apps, yeah, that's still bad, and they're not going to be women that you wanna talk to. That's for sure. Maybe the stats are pumped just because the relationships, but short. Yeah, I'd assume so. Online can move over text message, etc. Yeah, but this says online dating, so I'd assume it would be through a dating app. Yeah, but I don't know. I've been alone for so long that I don't know if I like the person, if I like the person, or if I just don't want to be alone anymore. I'm scared to end up with someone I don't even like and not realize it. Yeah, I understand. Like, you know, kind of how that feels in the sense of like friends and stuff, or people that I talk to, like, you know, like family and things. I don't know whether I like them or not. It can kind of be hard, but yeah, I mean, I think the most important thing is, and I know it can be annoying like over time, but you need to be comfortable alone. I think that's the most important thing. You gotta be comfortable alone. I used to be a very bitter and angry person about the fact that I didn't know. This is the thing. As a woman, it's probably a lot easier to find someone as it is for men, and I know that for sure. But I never had crushes on people at school. Like, in uni, I didn't focus on you know, getting to know anyone, and my coworkers were annoying. So, like, I just never really wanted to do that. I never really had the like, I don't know, desire. I think I would get lonely and bitter, but more so like not when I saw people, but when I saw like couples around. I'd be like, oh, that sucks, like, you know. But I think the most important thing, and this isn't just a relationship, I think this goes for like friends as well, is you need to be comfortable alone. I think that's the most important thing, because then if you do find someone that you genuinely like, then you'll know that it's for that reason. You know that it's for the right reasons that you're speaking to them. Yeah, so I think that's important to think about and to consider. You need to be comfortable by yourself, and honestly I can't imagine not being comfortable being by myself at this point. It would be really sucky if I didn't. I don't know. I think you need to get to a point where even if you're alone, you're not lonely. You're just alone, kind of thing. Because that's what I'm like a lot. I'm alone a lot, but I enjoy being alone. And I enjoy, you know, that feeling. I don't really feel like very lonely. I did before I started streaming, but I feel like you guys are a great way for me to chat and to feel like I still am able to talk. You know, I still can talk, and you know, I can give my love to you guys, and that's a really good outlet. You know, for a long time I was just like, I really just want to take care of someone and just, you know, nurture them and tell them everything. Like, and I think, you know, you guys are a great way. You know, I can do that with you. Yeah, I found that just wanting interactions is what dating apps have developed to. Any social media applications can eventually become a pool for hookups. I'll never understand that. I never understand that, to be honest. Like, people that try to date like outside of like online dating apps, that stuff will always be very strange to me. Like some male VTubers who use VTubing as dating apps in some like way, it's like, fuck off. Like, if someone is not there like for that specific reason, like if someone's not on a dating app, they're probably not looking to date. Like, fuck off. Yeah, just go away. No, you haven't been shadow banned. No. Yeah, just stop being a sex pest. Like, go somewhere else, please. Like, just stop it. Yeah, big difference finding someone on Facebook or a friend of a friend you talk to. Yeah, that's a little different, I think, Facebook, because it's like you share so much about yourself a lot of the time. People share a lot about themselves on Facebook. You know, I just want someone I can cook for and hug every now and then. I don't even want the sexy time. To be honest, I don't really have that desire either, like, for that kind of thing. To be honest, like, the idea of physical intimacy like that at this point kind of scares me. Like, not to say that, like, I don't feel that way, but as far as, like, actually doing it, like, it's a bit scary to think about. Is that weird? I don't know. Like, I feel like if it would ever come down to it, I'd be like, what do I do? Like, it's scary. I don't know. Like, no, I don't have a lot of experience with dating apps. No, I'm sorry if that disappoints you. Yeah. You won't find your girlfriend or wife in a bar or a dating app. That is for sure. Yes, if you want to find, like, someone that is gonna be like a, I don't know, like, not a whore, don't find them on a don't find them in a bar or in a dating app. That's for sure. Oh, I meant male VTubers being sex pests? No, because I don't interact with male VTubers, so I have no idea if they're sex pests or not. But I have heard things, that's for sure, and I have seen things, that is for sure. Personally, though, I don't have experience, because I kind of leave it at the door. I don't give them the opportunity, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like, once, I think you guys remember, once a VTuber came into here, like a male VTuber, and he started being like asking me all these questions and like trying to like get special attention just because he was a male VTuber. Like, I would fucking care. And I had to like just straight up say like, hey, like, just because you're a VTuber and just because you have people that watch you doesn't mean I'm gonna give you special attention or any kind of like extra things here. Like, I'm not gonna give you any extra attention. It doesn't matter. I do not care. Like, I don't know. I put everyone on an equal playing field. Like on Twitter, for example, I don't care. Like maybe I'll follow you if you have like a lot of followers or something, because that's just how networking is, and like I'm not actually gonna speak to you or anything. Like, but I'm not gonna like I'm gonna respond to you the same as I will to my champions, you know. If you watch me, if you add a channel to your name, I'm not gonna give you special attention. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone starts at 0, increases only for what has happened between us. Yeah. I don't know. Like, what if they have TTV? No, I don't know. If someone's got a CH next to the name, I'm not gonna treat them any differently. Except if you're like, I don't know, one of my friends. Like, I don't know, like if Sawa comes in, like when Sawa came in here, I'm like, hey. Yeah. How do you meet other people? Is it really all dating apps now? I don't think I'm the best person to ask. Because I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Would Kiki watch a Champy podcast for a Champy's meeting and talking about Kiki? Maybe. But I don't know if that would happen. I'd watch it though. That would be kind of sweet. Yeah. But like, if a Champy started a VTubing channel, like just one Champy, I wouldn't treat them any differently. If anything, I probably wouldn't want to see it. You know? I've always kind of been pretty open about that fact. Like, if multiple Champions like did something together, I would be more inclined to look at it. But if it was just one, I don't know. Yeah. Dating apps back when I was using them absolutely destroyed my confidence and outlook on life. Took me about half a year to build myself back up again. That's terrible. Terrible. How would you feel about a clip channel? Please clip me, please. I'm begging. Please. Please. Thank you. Please. If someone starts a clip channel, I will put out your channel all the time. I will post all your videos all the time, and I will be very happy. I would really appreciate it. Thank you. They don't even, like, I don't know, I would appreciate it a lot. I remember that one song Champ sang for you. I was so jelly I wasn't part of that. Well, if there is ever another Champy song, then maybe participate, you know? I'm not sure, but if there is gonna be another one, but yeah. There was/is one. They pop up every now and again, but they never stay around for long, which kind of sucks. But I know people get busy, and clipping is a hard thing. Like, I have no idea how people clip. It seems a little tricky, to be honest. So I'm not saying, oh my god, they all left, oh no. But, like, I mean, it's, like, probably a hard thing to, hard to do. You know? Yeah. Anyway, let's just, check out the next one. I like fat anime women. Oh. Okay. So you don't like me? So you don't like me? Do you only like fat anime women? Or do you like all body types? Or is it just that you also like fat anime women? As well as normal anime women? I hope it's not exclusively. Because I'm probably not gonna be what you're looking for. I mean, yeah, alright, sure. No, I do not like inflation memes, especially not at the moment. I will say, as far as women go, you know, I don't like women in that way, but I can understand, not like fat, but I can understand chubby. Like, you know, no, I'm not doing fat model. That's never happening, guys. Guys, I'm not gonna continue this. I'm really trying to recover at the moment, and this topic of conversation isn't very good for me right now. No, IRL, fuck no. But as far as like, anime models, I can understand a little bit of chubbiness. It's fine. If they have boobies and butts, definitely. Maybe if they're like a little tanned, you know, like I can understand that. Yeah, if they're a little tanned and if they're chubby and things. Ooh, chubby lolly, ooh, chubby lolly, ooh. I like chubby lolly. That is such an unexplored archetype. Please, VTubers, please become a chubby lolly. Please, I need one. Okay, anyway. Okay, for the sin stream. Whenever I kill insects, I leave their bodies in the open because I want it to scare the other insects away. If anything, I think it might be attracting more insects. You didn't mean to be insensitive? Don't worry, it's fine. Don't worry, it's fine. Don't worry. It's alright. Don't chibis count as chubby lollies? Maybe. Depends. And it does attract other insects. Because, okay, I understand why you're doing it. Because it's like, ooh, guys, look at this dead bug. Like, ooh, the next one of you that's gonna mess with me is gonna be dead too. I definitely think that, yeah, bugs, some bugs eat other bugs. So it is probably attracting more bugs. Like spiders as well. Like say you kill a fly. Didn't you used to say you hated boobs and found them disgusting? Listen, okay? I do say that I hate boobs and I find them disgusting. But this is because like I'm self-conscious about my own boobs. Firstly, I have with time learnt to appreciate boobs sometimes, every now and again. I think obviously flat is justice and flat is the best, of course. But sometimes you just get in that mood. I don't know. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just get in that mood and it's not my fault. But obviously flat is the best. And I would not want to have big boobies as a girl. I feel like that would suck, especially physically. But sometimes you just get in the mood. Yeah. Yeah, but mostly, of course, flat is the best, and I'm very selective when it comes to women. I'm not like, oh, big boob, wow, awooga, or whatever, like, cringy like that. It depends. If I like the woman and she has boobs, then I'll like the boobs. It's as simple as that. What about like a C cup? That's fine, I don't know, like, I don't know, boobs are boobs, like, I'd rather flat boobs, like, A cup, even underneath, is best for me, personally, but, you know, like, sometimes you just get in that mood, and, you know, I have to be in a certain mood, though, that's for sure, yeah, but yeah, no, the Champy, I do think that is definitely attracting more bugs. Also ants, they do this thing where they give off a smell when you kill them that will like direct more like more bugs to them. So I feel like, I don't know, that may not be good for your Champy. So I'd say it is a bit like, it's a little bad that you do that. Maybe stop doing that. That's all I'm saying. Just give me 1 second, okay? I need to think. Tingle! Just give me a second, okay? 1 second. Yeah. hana, 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 na, hana, 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 hina, hana, na, na, hana, banana, hana, hana, hina, hoopa, hana, hana, hina, hoopa, hana. What are your thoughts on Ellen's from Terra Online? Very, very nice body type. Very peak body type, I'd say. Very, very nice. Very, very good. Hana, banana. Guys, I peed, by the way, if you even care. If you even care. Did you wash your hands? Okay, let's read the next scene, okay? Yeah. I made a girl incredibly embarrassed. We were dating at the time. Whore. And we skipped school and went to a park. At the park, things got a little heated on a bench far at the back where no one could see us. What? Unfortunately, our mouths were lacking, to say the least. What the hell is this? So I had to finish by myself, and in the hand she started crying because she felt like she couldn't make me feel good. I should have just let her keep going, even if it would have taken 2 hours. You should have not done that. You should have told her. No, you should say, "Hey, bitch." You should have said this, okay? "Hey, bitch, you're not sucking me good enough, alright, you stupid bitch." And you should have done it in your hand. You should have slapped her in the face with it and said, "You didn't even do it right, bitch." Anyway, yeah. I hope that's not true. I hope you made that up. You should repent for having premarital sex. That's extremely sinful. No premarital sex, okay? You shouldn't even be kissing before marriage, okay? Don't do that. When I was 16... Oh my god, what are with all these sexual ones? When I was 16, I got an erection while in very loose pajama pants. I didn't notice until my mother started to giggle at me when I spoke to her. What? What? No, that's terrible. No, how did you not notice? Were you like, I mean, you're a teenager. You probably had like hormones and stuff running rampant. Ow. Yeah, you probably had hormones and stuff running rampant at the time. Nom nom nom. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Oh, sorry, I don't know what's wrong with my head. Wait, thank you for subscribing. Sorry, hang on. My model's being dumb. Okay. 1 second. That's better. Sorry, my outfit. Don't look at me. Yeah, that's terrible though. That's terrible. No, I don't know. No premarital things. But that's terrible. When you're a teenager and you're like a boy and you get like those things, like, and you don't mean to, you know, during puberty. I can't remember what they're called. Like, do you notice? Do you notice that that's a thing? Like, do you notice? Yes, you notice? Oh, that's embarrassing. That would be one of my biggest fears if I was a boy. Like, getting one randomly in front of like your parents or something. That's like terrifying. Really, really terrifying. I would not want to do that. That sounds like so embarrassing, Champy. I mean, it wasn't your fault, but that does sound embarrassing though. You don't need to repent for that. I hope your mom... I mean, this is the thing. Like, your parents have probably seen you naked, like, lots of times. So it doesn't matter. Like, you know what's really funny? You know what made me lose all my embarrassment around all that stuff? Seeing old photos of myself as a kid, like when I was, like, maybe like 2 or 3, like outside, like fully nude, like with my sister, like running around, with my parents, like throwing water balloons at us, because I think it was like the middle of the summer, it was really hot or something. I'm like, oh my god, why am I like embarrassed in front of my parents like that? They've seen me naked so many times, like being an idiot. It's so embarrassing. I can't believe they threw water balloons at me. Me and my sister, we used to get in our bathers and we used to go outside and we used to get the hose and we used to like wet the trampoline, like put all this water on the trampoline and jump up and down on it in the summer times, and we used to get water balloons and throw them at each other. It was so fun. But yeah, I don't know, it's funny, now when I think of like stuff like that in front of my parents, I just think, oh my god, well they've seen me naked like tons of times. I know it's different when you're a kid, but like, you know, you shouldn't feel that embarrassment, you know? They changed your diapers, you know, kind of. Forgive me, Rabba, I've seen... Oh, that's okay. You without a doubt should be the father person who get... Oh my god! I should have checked these before I started. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, the red trampoline, that was really fun. That was like my favorite. Guys, I'm literally like a stupid rabbit, okay? I have no idea how any of you guys like attracted to me in that way, honestly. Like, I'm so like, I'm like literally like so stupid. I'm so stupid. I don't give off like any energy like that at all. I don't think anyway. I'm like just stupid. Like, I'm so stupid and like weird. It's weird. Like, you guys, you'll have like a weird person fetish or something for like weird people, because you have like, what's the opposite of like ugly bastard, ugly woman, ugly nerd girl fetish or something? You got some kind of nerd fetish or a weirdo fetish, because I'm like a weirdo. I'm weird. Aww. Your woman make me laugh. Oh, stop! You're so sweet. Thank you. What? Really? Thank you. Thank you. You guys are so nice to me. Thank you. You were nice to me? That's all it takes? What? Thank you. That really makes me happy. Thank you so much. You guys are so kind. You're gonna make me cry. I don't know, I've been so emotional recently, but you're gonna make me cry. Thank you. Sorry, I don't know why, but thank you. I'm glad you guys like me and, you know, stuff. Sorry, thank you. I mean, that really means a lot. That's crazy though that I am, you know. That's crazy. I got one during high school class, and of course I was asked to stand up and read something. Oh, that's so embarrassing. That would be like so scary. Oh my god. I like you for your humble takes, your outlook on life, your artistic love of retro games, your shared games and hobbies and other things I'm too embarrassed to say right now. Oh, thank you. I meant it. Wait, but like, why? I don't even do anything like that on stream. You know? Tug. Wait, what? Tug. How do you do that? Actually, wait, I don't want to know. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean? Like, up there? How do you... Is that even possible? How do you do that? Is that possible? Does that hurt? Does that hurt? Oh, in the waistband. Oh, oh my god, I was imagining something so... Never mind. Never mind. Sorry. Sorry. No, okay. Sorry. Sorry. I kind of... Sorry, okay. Never mind. Oh my god, how embarrassing. Sorry. Don't pull your shirt up if you do that. Why? Does it hurt? Actually, I don't want to know anymore. I don't want to know. I couldn't sleep tonight because I was dreaming about you. What? You guys are crazy. Really? What do I even do though? I don't do anything. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid and like silly. I'm so silly. What? She did? Wait, what stream was it? Not for... Oh god, sorry. No, I didn't say that out loud. Sorry. No, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't... That doesn't matter. Non-YouTube stream. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, let's see this next sin. Thank you, by the way, guys. I do really appreciate that. My sin is that I don't actually watch streams on Twitch or YouTube. Only clips. This is why clips are so important. I can play on my second monitor while playing games. You little zoomer. That being said, I look forward to this being put on YouTube if my sin gets read, as I do quite enjoy your content. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're having a good stream reading people's confessions. I am. But oh my god. No, I don't have clips. Well, not really. I mean, maybe a couple, but not like a lot. I don't, like some VTubers, they have dedicated clippers. I don't really, but that seems like a, that seems like a, I don't know, like a tricky thing to do, because I find, funnily enough, I feel like there's two kinds of VTubers actually, or two kinds of streamers. And I mean, this is very like black and white thinking, but I'm just trying to think about it like this. There's like 2 or 3 Kiki clip channels, but yeah, none of them's posted anything in a while. Yeah, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, this is the thing. Like, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so yeah, I know it takes a lot of time, but I feel like there's like VTubers that can be clipped and say a lot of clippable things. But I feel like when you go into their streams, it's like not like the clips. It's like totally different. And they're just waiting for clippable moments. Yes, I do like your Twitch clips that you make, Champy. I've put a lot of them on my Twitch channel. I didn't even realize that was a thing, but I put a lot of them up on my channel. I do appreciate that. Thank you. And there's VTubers that don't get clipped because they don't have much like clippable moments, but their content's like kind of less. I don't know. I have a few clippable moments on stream. Well, I just don't feel like I do because I don't really get clipped, so I just thought maybe it's because I don't have clippable moments. But I don't know, maybe, like, I'm not trying to be a schnaz about it. I'm not trying to be a schnaz about it. But yeah, I feel like it's hard when people get clipped a lot because I feel like it sets this expectation for people to be expecting something. Like kind of like the clip, but the entire time. But the thing is, these clippable moments happen every so often, and a lot of the time, like after that, they just kind of not doing anything. But not all the time. It's not like that all the time. Yeah. Clip channels must be more time consuming than people think. Oh yeah. I'm assuming it's very, 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 very time consuming. Yeah, I'm learning video editing. Really? Really? Are you learning it to clip me or not? Let me know in the comments. That would be kind as pie. That'd be kind as pie. Anyway, you're a forklift driver! I wish I was forklift certified. But yeah, no, I do understand that about clipping though. It could be pretty tricky. Yeah. Yeah. What? You thought about doing animated clip what? That's crazy talk. You should go for it. You should go for it if you have the time. I feel like that would be awesome and a great way to learn. I mean, I've seen some of the videos that you've made before and stuff, and they're awesome. So I feel like you should have confidence. I'd be honest with you if I thought they were shit. I'd say, hey, Champy, these are shit, but you know, obviously they're not shit, so I wouldn't say that they're shit because they're not. But I would tell you if they're shit if you asked for my opinion on them. You know? Yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, I think that's the thing. A lot of people that have jobs and stuff or don't have the time to watch streams probably do watch a lot of clipped content, and I think that's that way for a lot of people that don't have like Oshis and they're just like looking at VTubers, because it's probably very hard to watch multiple VTubers. If you're watching multiple VTubers, you know, and you're watching full streams, I mean, that's hours of time in your day that you're watching VTubers for. And sometimes, like, I mean, if you want to do other things, it's probably hard to watch VTubers for more than just like a few hours a day, you know, unless all the VTubers you're watching only stream like an hour a day or an hour every few days. It'd probably be way easier if you're watching like some like companies, you know, some companies, their VTubers don't stream as often as others. So yeah, I feel like it could be like a full obligation, you know what I mean, as well as time zones. True. So it can be a little tricky to watch like stuff like that. But I don't know, yeah. Even a few hours a day, it can be a lot for someone who has... Yeah, exactly. If they have work and other obligations, I feel like it would be really hard to dedicate an amount of time to watching VTubers. Especially if the VTuber is, like, inconsistent with streams. Like, kind of, I've been recently, like, streaming late or, like, not streaming some days. I feel like it can be harder if there's no set routine there. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I just cracked my neck. Yeah. Yeah, and time to sleep as well, yeah. I guess that's why some people watch VODs at 2 times speed. That's crazy to me though. I would never ever watch a VOD at 2 times speed. I've seen people that do that, and holy heck. No. That's crazy that people do that. That always shocks me, that people watch stuff at 2 times speed like that. I feel you watch me at 1.5. No, you don't. You're kidding. And you know, I feel like something that people say about Australians is that we talk relatively fast. I'm definitely not like a slow talker. But I don't know. I try to talk I mean, I don't try to talk fast, but I feel like my mind goes pretty quick. So I usually I get my thoughts out very quickly and fast. So I don't know, but it depends on what I'm doing. But I tend to talk really quick, so I feel like if you put me on 2 times speed, I'd be like blah, 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 blah. Like you would barely be able to understand what I'm saying, you know? Can you speak at 2 times speed? Hello. I'll talk in Pekinese at 2 times speed. Okay? Does that make sense? Let me know in the comments below if you understood what I said, okay? Let me know in the comments. Yeah. Yeah. Let me know right there. Yeah. Can you say that again? No! No! Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm being crazy. Crazy! Wait, what is this one? I got stung by a bumblebee and yet ouch at my cousin's funeral. Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm sorry, that's really horrible. That sounds really bad. It sounds really bad. And really horrible and traumatic, but yeah, that reminds me of a Tom and Jerry string. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure your cousin was laughing at you from heaven. I completely agree. That's so funny. I'm sorry. That's really funny. I mean, that's really horrible and embarrassing, but that's also hilarious. I could imagine that poor Champy. He going around really sad on his wedding day, and then you go, ouch! That's hilarious. That's horrible. That's horrible. I'm sorry. That's funny. I remember the first funeral I ever attended was to some kid who died in a grain silo. Oh my god, that's terrible. That's terrible. Can't remember what relation I had to him or why I was there. I don't know why I find that kind of funny. Like, you're like, why am I here? Like, yeah. Oh, Sister Kiki, please forgive me. Oh, no, it's okay. I forgive you for going, ouch! Ouch! That's terrible though. Terrible. Also, I don't know why. When I was a kid, the first time I got when I got stung by a bee, I got so upset by it that like I was scared of bees for like the next like 6 months. And I remember I saw a bee. I must have been at school. We had a school garden, which was really cool. We basically had one day a week where we went out to the school garden and we watered the plants and we like planted things and I don't know, like just learnt about gardening. It was really cool actually, like a cool program we had. And I went to like go water the garden. No, I wasn't watering the garden. I was moving one of the bins. We had bins and I was moving one, like one of those big bins that you wheel around. I was moving one. And a bee like flew like right in my face and I was like and I like fell backwards like onto the bin and like I went and I like fell backwards and everyone saw me. I remember being so embarrassed that I went tomato red because like I fell like onto my butt like backwards because I was so scared of the bee. Because at the time I saw all those bees like flying around like and I was getting really nervous. You know, ever since I got stung by a bee, anytime I'd see a bee I got so scared. So this like felt like my like the final standoff. I'm like, oh shit, that bee knows that I like killed his friend and he's coming to get me. Like I felt like all these bees were gonna come and like retaliate against me because I killed their friends and I felt so bad about it because I didn't know that bees died when they got stung. So I felt really bad about killing the bee and I thought it was like some kind of war. But yeah, the bee didn't sting me. It just like flew into my face. I must have scared it away because I screeched like really badly. The first time I ever stung was by a wasp. That's a terrible experience. I tried to wash the sting under a water fountain because I thought if you just put water on any kind of store, it automatically heals it. No, that's terrible. No, bees are fine. Bees are fine. I know these days that bees are okay. I've actually petted a bee before. In the UK, they have bumblebees, like these huge bumblebees that are fluffy and cute. And there was one on like a little flower and I petted him and he kind of felt like a little schnazzy. Yeah. Yeah, why have you forsaken me? It's terrible. But yeah, bumblebees can sting, but the big bumblebees that like are comfy, Like you can give them a little fluff. Yeah. Would I go in the tunnel of bees? This looks like an absolute nightmare. What the hell? The tunnel of bees? Why does that exist, and why is that girl in there, and why does she look so excited to go into the tunnel of bees? What a nightmare. Oh my god. No, I don't want to go into the tunnel of bees with you. I'd go screaming and then running in the other direction. I splashed a teacher during a swimming class because there was a bee flying under my head and pushed myself underwater. When I surfaced, the teacher's looking at me with water all over her pants. I think I've told this story before, but one time when I was a kid, in Australia, we have to take swimming lessons. It's a mandatory thing. We have to take them. I was doing swimming lessons at school. We didn't have a pool at my school, but we had to go on a bus to get to swimming lessons. Anyway, so we were at swimming lessons, and you know how the teachers, they stand like on the edge of the pool, and you kind of like get around and wait for your turn to start swimming. That's like what we kind of had to do. We had to like line up and wait to start swimming, like, but we were in the pool and she was outside of the pool, and she was wearing thongs, like sandals, and to get around the pool, because we were in the deep end, I was like using my hands to kind of walk my way around the edge of the pool, and I accidentally like put both of my hands, like her feet were at the edge of the pool and my hands were at the edge of the pool, and I was walking my hands around, and I accidentally like put my hands, both of them, like on her feet, like and I was like, and like she was like la-di-da, like she was pretending that she didn't notice that I had just done that, and I like walked my hands away, and I went in and I took my turn for swimming. And the next time I did the same thing again, because I wasn't looking at where I was going. I was focusing on keeping myself above the water. I touched her feet twice, and it was so embarrassing, and I was like, oh my god, I'm sorry, but I didn't want to say anything because I was an awkward kid. So she was like, she just moved like from the edge of the pool like a little backwards, so I think I made her like uncomfortable, but I felt really bad because I just didn't know. No, she didn't say anything. It was so awkward. She didn't say anything to me, and I didn't say anything to her because I was like this awkward little kid. So I was like, and she was like I was just like, oh, like I don't know. It was so embarrassing. And I don't know. I was so nervous to go to swimming lessons after that. Yeah, she was probably embarrassed too. I can't believe I did that twice. But yeah, anyway, Champy, that's really terrible that you did that at your cousin's funeral. That sounds really embarrassing. Yeah, no, there's so many embarrassing stories I have of during swimming lessons. So many, like a ton of them. Especially at public pools and stuff too. Really embarrassing. Like, okay, have you ever had those paddling board things? Oh, thank you so much, Champy. Thank you. Did you guys ever have those like little paddling board things? You know, the ones that you hold on to and you like to help you float like through the water, and you like use it. You know what I mean? I'll show you what I'm talking about. Paddling. I'll just show you, just in case you don't know. They're they're like these mini boards. Hang on a minute. No, they're like these mini ones that you use. I need to find a photo of one. I can't find any. What are the names for them? Yeah, so basically, oh, Micah, hello! Thank you so much! Hi, Micah! Thank you so much for raiding! I appreciate that so much! Thank you! Thank you for the raid! Hi, everyone! No, not like a boogie board, like a mini little paddling board. It's like half a board. Yeah, the blue ones. They're made of cork. Like a paddle board. I think that's the name of it. But hi, Micah. Yes, we are in chat today. We're going through some embarrassing stories and some sins, and kind of talking through some embarrassing things. And I might have some champions repent for their sins today. Yes, very holy rabbit today. I was just gonna talk about, we're talking about embarrassing stories at swimming lessons. I had this one time, like these little paddling boards, like the ones that you get at swimming lessons, the blue ones. And I would push it underwater and try to balance on it. Yeah, like I'm surfing. And Champy, you said the same story as I was gonna say. It like went and it hit me in the face in front of everyone. But the thing is, I was so like concentrated on balancing on this stupid paddling board under the water that I actually missed the whistle. There was a whistle that would tell us when we had to get out to go change, and I missed it. And I was in the water trying to balance on this paddling board. I was like under the water doing it, basically I was so focused on it that I missed the whistle, and no one saw me. And everyone was going to go on the bus home, and then I heard like, Kiki! Kiki! Like my teacher going, Kiki! Like really loud at me. And I'm like, eh? And I looked, and everyone was lining up to go on the bus. So I had to like quickly rush and get my clothes on, like my school clothes on, so I could go with them. And I had to go on the bus with wet hair and wet bathers like underneath my uniform, and it was horrible and embarrassing. And I was like, oh my god, because I held everyone up. Everyone was waiting for me for like 10 minutes anyway, because I had to go get all my stuff. So when I walked back, my entire class was like lined up, looking at me like all annoyed, like, ugh, like that we're gonna miss lunch now because of you. And I was like, eh. So it was so embarrassing. And then when I got up from the bus seat, it was all wet and everything. And then I had to stay at school all day, like with like wet bathers under my clothes and everything, and all like I couldn't rinse off, so I had like chlorine on my skin. You know, it was terrible. I never enjoyed swimming lessons. We had to do them. I don't know, the Australian government makes us, but I hated it. I absolutely hated swimming lessons. I was great at swimming. I could do butterfly, I could do backstroke. My favorite was breaststroke because it made me feel like I was a frog. I love doing breaststroke. I love feeling like a frog in the water. I wasn't very fast, but I was really good at it. I was really good at swimming. I was always a very strong swimmer. But it was always embarrassing. I don't know, something about swimming lessons and swimming in front of like people in my class, it always embarrassed me so much for some reason. It always made me feel embarrassed and like I couldn't breathe, and then that made it hard to swim because I felt like I couldn't breathe in the water. Really good for kids to learn to swim. Oh yeah, absolutely. It definitely, I'm sure it lowers the amount of times kids drown. And it was always really good because you learn like survival skills, say if someone's drowned, or if you're drowning, or if you get like off of a boat or something. I never had school swimming lessons, but I had a weekend lesson at a separate location, and it never worked to teach me to swim. So do you not know how to swim? Oh my gosh, I would teach you how to swim if you don't know how to swim. I've been swimming ever since I was little. I actually went to baby swimming classes when I was really little. Really? I was swimming when I was like a little baby. It's really important in Australia that we learn how to swim. But I learned when I was a baby. My parents took me to the pool, the baby swimming lessons, and basically all they did is you dunk the babies underwater to teach them like to hold their breath under the water, and you put them on the backs to teach them how to float, and other things. Yeah, because everyone lives out near the coast, so we've got lots of beaches. And unfortunately, the people that do drown here in Australia, like on like the Bondi Beach and stuff, you know, it's the tourists that go over to the beaches. Unfortunately, they're the ones that usually lifeguards have to look out for because they don't know how to swim. And really, we take for granted here in Australia that we do get swimming lessons. Yeah, Micah, is that why you can't come home? Like, is that why you can't swim anywhere? And you're stuck on the island? It's because you can't swim? That's terrible. I don't know how you deal with that. That sounds terrible. My mom just threw me in the pool as a baby to teach me how to swim. That's kind of what I did, but more gently. Yeah. Yes! Oh my god, that's terrible! My grandma grew up in Fiji. To teach her how to swim, they threw her in the ocean from a boat! God, that's terrible, because some babies, you can do that and they're not gonna swim. But yeah, I took little baby swimming classes. There's photos of me like with my little floaties on as a kid. I loved swimming. That was like really fun. Even if you can swim undertow on beaches. Yes, yes, exactly. What do they call them? Getting stuck in a rip. That's what you call it. It's a rip. Yeah, when you kind of get pulled underwater and it and you can't really do anything about it. When they like kind of throw you under. That's the easiest way that people drown, is through those. I remember that happened to me as a kid. That happened to me as a kid. And it felt like I was in a washing machine. It was terrifying. My dad helped me. I almost drowned as a kid because that happened. I got stuck in a rip. I went way too far out in the ocean. I was out in the at the beach as a kid, and I would always run out really far out into the ocean because I loved swimming. I was a little fish. My dad would say, you're like a little fish, because I would go out and I would run out in the ocean, and my dad would always be like, don't go too far, and I'd be like, why? Like, just let me go out because I want to swim. But I knew why, because I got pulled under, and it felt like I was like in a washing machine. Like I was swirling around in there, and it was terrifying, and I'm like, oh my god, it's over. Like it was terrible, and I could feel like the salt like going into my mouth. I opened my mouth, and my mouth like started going in with all this other like with all this water and stuff. Ow, sorry, my heart. With all this water, and my dad, I felt like a big pain in my arms. I'm like, ow! My dad like grabbed me by the arms and yoinked me out, and he's like, Kiki, like that's why I said, like he was a bit grumpy. He was angry at me. He's like, Kiki, this is why I said you don't go so far out in the water. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Like I felt really bad. But yeah, or the easiest way also to get stuck in a rip and to be pulled into the water like that as if you're surfing. I tried to learn how to surf, or and I boogie boarded as a kid a lot. I don't know if you guys have done this, but usually you tie there's like a little thing you can tie your surfboard to, like around your leg. And it's good to help you balance and to keep the surfboard near you while you're surfing. But it can also be really annoying because, say if the board is going under the water, under a wave or something, it pulls you down with it. So you have to be really careful, especially if you're little. Especially if you're a kid, you gotta be really careful. Yeah, you hate feeling seaweed? I actually kind of like it. Which is interesting because most people don't like it. Aside from the Darkie, is there other merch? Yeah, there's keychains. There's keychains, and there's a poster and the Darkie. But you mean merch that's currently available? No, right now it's only the Darkie, but I'm working on it. Yeah, there may be different things available soon. Okay, I'm cooking. I weirdly like the seaweed though. I don't know. Some dude at the pool taught me how to swim by teaching me how to sink. He was like, sink to the bottom by letting out all the air in your lungs and relax to try to make your way back up. No, that is dangerous. I don't know. That sounds scary. Ugh. Here, I'm not from Germany. I like that tag, yes. Would never practice IRL though. If you know, you know. I mean, that's not sinful. You like what you like. There's no problem with that, okay? You know, my opinion, I can't say anything on this, okay? A little embarrassing to talk about, but nothing wrong with that, okay? Yes. Nothing wrong with that. All right, no, not sinful, not sinful. Yeah. What's that tag? Like Germany is all I'll say. Germany. One night when I was deep into drugs, I love how you wrote drugs on this. An essentially homeless friend of mine, oh that's horrible. An essentially homeless friend of mine wanted to crash on my couch for a night, and I turned him away because I wanted to take drugs and beat my meat that night instead. Oh my god. What the hell? I wanted to take drugs and beat my meat that night instead. Not blaming the drugs, of course. I was just a very selfish person that night. I wanted to apologize to him a couple years later, but still can't forgive myself for being so awful. No, that's not your fault. Don't feel terrible about that. Like, listen, it's really terrible that, like, that person was homeless. That person was homeless and that they didn't have a place to stay. But it also isn't your duty or your job to give them a place to stay. You know, there are resources out there and places to go if they really need it. I mean, if there's nowhere else, then I understand. But surely they have other friends they could go to. If that guy had nowhere to turn, then I could understand. But no, it's like, regardless, it's not your job to give that person a place to stay, even if it's like kind of tricky. I mean, I hope that you're not doing drugs anymore. I hope not anyway. I hope that you're not doing anything like that anymore, but yeah, I can also understand wanting, I mean, I can't understand wanting to do that and do drugs, but I can understand, like, I can understand wanting to just be alone for the night, you know what I mean? And not wanting anyone around. I can understand that. So, I don't know, like, it would be nice if you said sorry, but, I feel like it would be nice to say sorry if you ever get the opportunity to. If you're still in contact, you should say that. Say, this is really making me feel bad and I'm sorry for doing that. I still feel bad. Because I'm sure it can feel like a huge deal to you. But that guy, like, if you're basically homeless and you're asking people to crash, like, if you're asking to crash on people's couches, I'm sure this isn't the first time he's been rejected or the first time he's asked. You know? I'm sure he's used to being, you know, rejected from those kinds of things, unfortunately. So maybe he doesn't even remember. Oh, you did apologize? Oh, I thought you said you haven't apologized to him. Oh, well, if you apologize to him a couple years later, then don't worry about it. The guy probably doesn't even remember anymore. It's just a guilt thing. Well, hoping rabbity, well, I give you my rabbity absolution, okay? I give you my rabbity word that that guy probably doesn't even remember. It definitely does take guts to admit that and to apologize, absolutely. And the fact that you're still feeling bad about it, though, does show that you are a good person and that you are a caring person that obviously would not do that again. So I don't think that it matters, okay? Just, you know, if something like that happens again and you have the option, do it. If it doesn't, then, you know, that's okay. As long as you say sorry. Yes, exactly. You were holy if you said sorry and actually meant it. It is an important thing to do. Okay, so I absolutely think that that's okay. And you are forgiven, Tampa. You are forgiven, alright? My confession is that I'm evil and think Riona is pretty cool. Your Pamu collabs really activated a dark part of my soul, and I think I had some kind of sleeper agent programming turn on. Anyways, I hope you do more collabs with Pamu. Love you, Rabbit. Stay humble. Pamu was a humble pie. She's very humble. P.S. I'm super proud of your charity event and all the cool rabbit events you've been doing. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And you know, I think that being into certain things, I think as long as it's not like illegal, obviously, is, you know, as long as you like are not gonna do it without someone consenting, obviously, I think whatever you want to do or whatever you like, I think that is your prerogative and that is what you like, and as long as it's not hurting anyone and as long as it's fantasy, then I do not think that you're an evil person for that. I think everyone has thoughts and there is nothing wrong with having thoughts, as you know, as long as they're not like, you know, certain things. I mean, at a certain point obviously there's a line, but I think Riona is before that line, for sure. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, you know, and yeah, there's no need to feel guilty for liking certain things. But yeah, the reason why I did talk to Pamu is because I find that that kind of thing to be very interesting, and I find the fact that people even like it at all to be very interesting, you know, in an armchair psychologist kind of way. And I wanted to learn more about it and learn about her and why she likes it too. I mean, Riona is literally hurting someone. Yeah, I mean, yes, but I mean, there's a line there, right? It's like, are you gonna go out and hurt someone without like, are you gonna go out there and hurt someone without them wanting it? Then yeah, you are a bad person if you're gonna go out and hurt someone. If you fantasize about it, I think there's nothing wrong with that personally. But that's just my opinion. Maybe people have different opinions to that. But I don't think there's anything wrong with thoughts. That's for sure. Do you know how Pamu is doing? Haven't heard from her in a while. She's doing good, I think. I don't know. Last time I heard from her, she was doing alright. Yeah. I don't like Riona, but I'm glad Pamu is an audience for it. Maybe brain got wired the wrong way to confuse it into thinking pain is pleasure. I think so. Yeah. As long as you keep it in your head. Yes. I mean, personally, I would never like... I've heard people say they would love like a Kiki Riona arc, but personally, I don't think I'd be able to do it. I'm too much of a baby, to be honest too. I like the idea of it in a fantasy sense, but to actually do it, I'd be maybe like in a fantasy way of acting it, but I would never actually do it, like on stream like that. You know what I mean? Maybe if in a fantasy acting roleplay way, but not actually. I'd be kind of nervous to like actually hurt myself. You know, obviously. Yeah. But like I've like watched some of Pamu's streams before, for example, and I've heard her do it. And Pamu's my friend, obviously, and I think she's a sweetheart and a lovely girl. And to hear her do that obviously makes me a little sad. But you know, like I can understand why people like it as well. But I think if you like the person, it's definitely harder to listen to. That's for sure, you know. But yeah, no, I don't think that there's anything wrong with you having those kinds of fantasies and stuff. I think there are way worse things that you could like, that's for sure. And you know, as long as you aren't, if you aren't intending to go out and hurt anyone, then I think that's okay, you know. Oh, okay. Let's listen to this one. Hopefully embarrassing stories count as a confession. Let me just put this up here. Hopefully embarrassing stories count as a confession. But this one time I was walking to a store at night and decided it would be a good idea to cut across this junkyard that was fenced off. I climbed the fence and was heading across when I heard guard dogs. I quickly ran to the fence and was about to climb it when all of a sudden one of the guard dogs bit my pants leg and pulled my shoes and pants off, leaving me in these comically quirky low-cut briefs. Embarrassingly, these briefs were adorned with a mishmash of multicolored math equations and the playful phrase "Smarty Pants" boldly written across the back. However, when I climbed the fence on the other side, my shirt got snagged, so I was hanging by the fence. I eventually managed to get unstuck by removing my shirt, but it was kind of a stretch. But it kind of stretched the elastic of my briefs to the point where they were sagging, showing some of my butt. I had to waddle home holding up my underpants. Your smarty pants math equation, nerd, smarty pants. underpants, by the way. What a hilarious story. That is something straight out of a cartoon. That is straight out of a cartoon. That is so funny. I mean, at the time, that must have been really horrible. That sounds very horrible. And embarrassing, but oh wait, that is funny though. That is very funny though. Can I just ask, why were you wearing smarty pants underwear that day? Like, is that a normal thing when to have underpants like that? Because, and where did you buy those underpants? Because can I get a pair of those? I would love a pair of those. Worst day ever episode of some cartoon. That's exactly how it sounds like to me. Like some kind of, oh my god, this is such a bad day kind of thing, you know? Oh my god, feeling smart, of course. I mean, yeah, if I'm having a particularly smart day, then I should maybe wear my smarty pants. That's what they're called. They're smarty pants. From that day on, he never took another shortcut in life. It was just the thing he needed to turn the trajectory of his life around. I mean, yeah, isn't it just so funny how, like, one little decision like that, like just deciding to take a shortcut, caused all of that. Also, that sounds terrifying, having guard dogs barking at you. That's really good that they didn't, like, bite your leg or anything, because that could have gone really bad. Guy lives in Sillyville? That sounds like where he's been. He's just been through Sillyville. And he yeah. And that man's name was Albert Einstein. Oh my god. Let's read the next one. That was funny. Oh my god, okay, what the heck? You turned me straight? Okay, I have a few questions about this comment. Okay, I've got a few questions. Were you a man that turned straight because I was just that ravishing that it turned you into a straight person? Or were you gay? Like, were you a lesbian and I was so awful that it turned you straight and completely off of women? I am so curious as to which one it is. That's the first thing that crossed my mind. I'm like, is this a compliment or an insult? I mean, I'm genuinely not sure. Famous children's book, Smarty Pants Goes to Sillyville. Yeah, you could genuinely write a book about that. That's so funny. I wonder which one it is. Champy, if you're in the bread or in the chat, like, let me know. Yeah. Nom nom nom. Oh, thank you for following me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. The fact she even asked the question is why we all love her. I'm just genuinely curious. I remember my cousin was humiliated when his fiance left him for another woman. That's terrible. I do hear about stuff like that. People that are married for like 20, 30 years and then they get with like a man or they get with a woman or something. Like they turn gay. Which, well, I don't know. I have a question about that. Is the reason why they do that because they were just gay the whole time? But some of these people have kids though, so were they just like lying to themselves? I guess because I can't relate to that, it doesn't really work in my head. Were they just lying to? But it scares me that people can lie to themselves so much that they can do that kind of thing with their partner for like 30 years, you know? Like, that's crazy to me that you can lie to yourself that much. And imagine how you'd feel as that partner, like, oh, you know, like, oh my god, this person wasn't even attracted to me. But I think a lot of the time, because I watched a documentary about this, I saw that a lot of the time, the people that do feel that way, they do love their partner, they do love them, but just not in that way, and they still care about them just as they would a husband or a wife, but they're just not attracted to them in that way, which I find is interesting. That can happen. It's quite an interesting phenomenon. Like bisexual? No, I'm not talking about people that are bisexual. I'm talking about people that like are completely like men like, for example, that will marry a woman, and then they'll go completely like and then they'll say, I'm actually not attracted to women. Male, yes, compliment? What? No way. Were you the Champy that said you were gay like ages ago? Because I remember this. I remember a Champy saying like a year ago, or maybe 2 even, that they were gay. And I was like, huh, that's interesting that someone who is gay watches me. So I don't know if I'm talking like a boomer right now. It's just interesting to me. I mean, that's nice. I mean, I appreciate that. So would you say that you're not gay anymore? Or how does that work? Or is that just like a one person thing? Or I mean, has it made you question like yourself? Or I don't know. What if you gym max for Kiki, but then you get a little too interested in your muscle reflection and decide to change teams? You know, I feel like that's too like stereotypical of a thing. They were probably bi all along. I think that's the thing. Maybe they were and they didn't know because they never found a girl that they liked. Cause you know what? For the longest time, before I used to think. I'll tell you something that's pretty revealing about myself. But just because we're all being vulnerable here today, sharing stories, I'll tell you guys something. I used to genuinely think when I was younger that I had like some kind of problem. I thought there was something wrong with me, and I was only attracted to like characters like in cartoons or movies or something. I genuinely thought that was wrong with me because I had never found anyone that I had a crush on in school or anything like that. So I genuinely thought that there was something wrong with me, and I had like was only attracted to characters or something. I don't know, like because I just was never like, I never liked anyone like that before. Which I find is interesting. So I could, for the longest time, I always like I was like, is there something wrong with me? Or like, do I even like, especially like when I was growing up, like, especially as I got like to my late teens, like the whole like, oh, you can be, you know, be like, oh, all this acceptance stuff was just starting. So it's like, and people were talking about like, oh, you know, like Ellen and stuff, you know, talking about that kind of thing, and I was like, huh, like that's a thing, like that exists, that's interesting. I wonder if there's like something wrong with me. I mean, not like that, but I wonder if there's something like that that's wrong with me, or something. Not that it's wrong to be gay. I'm just talking about like that I wasn't attracted to anyone. You know, I thought that my brain was broken because I wasn't attracted to anyone in that way, except for like characters in movies and things. So that's kind of what I mean, if that makes sense. Yeah, but I always thought that was interesting. So maybe that's similar for people that like, maybe like both people. I don't know. Is that weird? Like maybe they just didn't know that that there was like someone out there for them that they liked. I don't know. But I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Interesting. It's an interesting thing to think about though. Because I guess like, I don't know. You know? I don't know. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's interesting though. Yeah. Anyway, interesting things to think about. Hello, Miss Giggles. Hi. My sin is that if you want to call it that, is being on a job seeker benefit for nearly 3 years on and off without actually intending to find work. This just sounds like every Aussie on Centrelink ever. It will surely backfire, but it's pretty much the best few years of my life. Or if it's the best few years of your life, then I don't see it as a backfiring thing, you know? Fuck the government. Take the free money, okay? What are they gonna use it on? Their own, like, fucking campaigns? What, they're gonna send money to different countries? Nah, fuck them. Take their money. Fuck them. You know, genuinely. Like, it's giving you more, you're getting more use out of it than the government would, that's for sure. I'd say take it. Yeah. And trust me, a lot of people do that. A lot of people take money from the government like that, and that's not, I don't know, go for it. As long as you pay your fucking taxes or whatever, or do all that stuff that you need to do, I guess, then who cares? Who cares? It doesn't matter. You know? Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it's just living the neat life. Take the govy bucks. But yeah, no, absolutely, even if it does backfire in some way, which I don't know, I doubt it, but even if it does backfire, if you've got a good few years out of your life from it, if you've had a nice time, it's your life, you know. You should not see that as backfiring. I think if you've had a good time and you're enjoying your life, then that's all that matters, honestly. I don't see that as sinful at all. Okay, not at all. Don't hate the play, hate the game, that's for sure. Yeah, you should get a job as well and still claim benefits, double the income. That's a little bit more risky, to be honest. I know in Australia, if you're on that, you have to like show proof of job applications. So a lot of people just do lots of job applications and they don't actually go to interviews, so if they get in. But it is hard to find work, I think, these days. I'm not entirely sure the last few years. But I think since you know, 2020, it's been more difficult. Or have there been more jobs? I don't know. Something. There's been more or less. I can't remember which one it is. Yeah. Robots and AI is about to take over, and everyone is about to get UBI anyway, so stop feeling bad about free money. Just hope it happens before I die. I don't know. Like, honestly, I don't know. Like, it is written in the Bible that taxation is theft. If anything, the government is the ones sinning by taking your money for no reason, to be honest, and not using it for any good, really. I mean, the federal government doesn't use it for good. Like, state governments here at least use it for some good, you know, building parks, building schools, things like that, I suppose. I don't know. I don't really know. Definitely don't just give up and assume you will get free money. No, I mean, I'm not saying you should do that, but I mean, if you've got a good thing going, then why not? Like, good for you. And yes, exactly. You know, if you can, though, in this time, do we really need schools, though? Absolutely we do. I think we need more private schools to get rid of the fucking stupid public school system, to be honest. So I guess that's not with government's money, public schools, but, you know, but yeah, I mean, take the time while you can. At least be smart about it. I think take the time while you don't have a job to at least learn some new skills. I think that's what you should do. It's important. But honestly, like, I'm kind of doubting whether or not it would be worth for me to be learning HTML and stuff at this point, because I saw a lot of stuff that was saying that AI is going to take over, and it's smarter to learn how to think in HTML and then put that stuff into AI. I feel like artificial intelligence is going to take over all coding jobs, which is interesting because I remember people saying you should be learning coding jobs now because they're going to be really important, and people are going to, and robots are going to take over most other jobs, which is interesting because now AI is taking over the coding jobs. AI can troubleshoot or write efficient code. Yeah, but will there come to a point where they will though? Is it gonna get to a point where they will? There's a lot of problems with public school system, but some are better than others. I think I was lucky enough that the schools I went were all decent enough. Yeah, same. I work in coding. This is not true just yet. AI does simple code currently. Yes, but like, by the time I'm finished learning code, AI probably would have taken over code, right? Like, I don't know how long it's gonna take. I don't know. I'm too stupid. I feel like I've gotten to it too late. Coding is essentially building on what previous people have created and packaged up to be easier. There are tools / websites that allow you to build great websites without knowing HTML. Yeah, I don't know. I could learn code in 1 week. I only know very basic HTML and a little bit of CSS. That's all I know. Which is like, I don't know. Eventually, sure, but it would be slow enough that you will have a huge gap in between. I just don't know whether or not it would be worth it. Won't happen for a while. When we talk about a while though, are we talking like a decade or are we talking like 5 years? Who's gonna see it if the code is right? You still need to know how the code is to tell AI how to write in instructions. Yeah, I suppose so. I guess no one knows. You should try Python. It's like basic human language and it teaches you good skills. I feel like I'm too stupid to learn Python. AI kind of sucks. It doesn't understand what it needs in order to engineer software and likely won't. People overestimate AI the same way they overestimate any other tool. Yeah, I don't know. Main demand I see in code is software dev for industrial processes. So like learning HTML and stuff like wouldn't be a waste of time. I guess AI can't make things pretty like and personalized like someone that's making like doing web development can, right? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. What's the best one to learn? AI is not going to take over. Let me know in the comments. I don't know. Anyway, sorry. I'm kind of going. Yeah. When is AI going to fix the leaky pipe in my kitchen sink? What the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you going on about these days? What the hell? What the hell is that gonna do with anything? What the hell is that gonna do with anything? Huh? What's that gonna do with anything in life? AI fixing the leaky pipe in your kitchen sink. What that gonna do with anything? Okay? Okay? Are you just being silly now? You're being silly because obviously AI not gonna do that. But now you're just being silly. And I'm not becoming a plumber. I'm not gonna become a plumber, so stop lying. Stop lying! Liar! 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 Wouldn't skills like video editing or rigging be more complimentary for your career? I'm too fucking stupid to do video editing. Also, I don't even know what I'd use for video editing. I don't even know what I'd use. Anyway, let me just snaz. When will AI stop me from drinking petrol straight from the pump? Shut up. No, well, I'm done stupid video editing. It doesn't even count. It doesn't even count. It doesn't even count. The video editing I've done is so stupid, it doesn't count. After Effects just seems so stupid to me. One night when I was a teenager, I was walking home pretty late when a weird man came up to me and tried to do weird stuff to me, visibly drunk. I started pushing him away and he fell and hit his head. I ran home. Next day, it was in the news he was found dead. No one ever found out. I helped him pass and I feel bad about it. Wait, what? Champy, is this true? Champy, you didn't help him pass. Okay. Yeah, I would recommend going to a real church for this one. Well, he put down a bad person. Well, you don't know, he was just a drunk guy. But if he tried to do weird stuff to you, that was definitely self-defense, that's for sure. I think, okay, I will say, if he was doing weird stuff to you or trying to, that's absolutely self-defense, and that is not a bad thing, and you should not blame yourself. It's his fault for coming onto you and trying to hurt you or do weird stuff to you, and you have every right to defend yourself when someone does something like that to you. Absolutely. And you are not to blame. However, I do think that it's important to go to a real church to talk about this further. And maybe if you need to talk about it, yeah, if they laid any hands on you, I don't think you should feel bad. And you're a teenager, yeah. I mean, yes, I'm sorry, that was just a bit to take in. That was just a bit to take in, but yeah. No, well, it doesn't matter if the court agrees. I'm just talking like from a logical and just normal, like a normal fucking decent human being standpoint. If someone puts their hands on you, you have every right to fight back in any way. Okay, never be afraid to fight back. It does not matter what is legal or whatever to do in your state. It doesn't matter. No one has the right to touch your body in any way that you're not comfortable, and you have every right to fight back. Okay? Absolutely. In any way, that's where courts and logic disagrees. Yeah, well, I don't care. I don't care what the court thinks. I think you have every right to fight back if someone tries to touch you in that way. Yeah. Yeah, they were assumedly underage, were being assaulted, and it was an accident. Absolutely not to blame. No, absolutely not to blame. Shouldn't feel bad about it, Champy. No. I do think you should go to real church to talk about it. Yeah. The US is getting kind of goofy about this. Yeah, I mean, I like the US's thing on self-defense to an extent. I think people should have the right to defend themselves, especially on their own property. I'm all for having, being able to shoot someone if they fucking invade your property. I think that's all good. I'm a firm believer in that. But please fight with force brought upon you. Like, don't curb stomp a guy because he slapped your face. Nope. I think if someone throws the first punch, or if someone hurts you like that, you should be able to retaliate in whatever way. I mean, like, oh, what's curb stomping again? I can't remember what that is. I don't know. Like, don't kill them. Like, I mean, unless they're like trying to kill you or trying to hurt you. I think there's two options. I think there's two times where it's acceptable to do that. It's when someone's trying to like, oh, if you need to defend yourself because something terrible is about to happen to you or you're about to die, like, I think you should be able to defend yourself. And you should, like, and this is I think a thing that you should take advantage of as a guy as well, guys. Take advantage of the fact that you can defend yourself, as much as you can. I know sometimes it's easy to freeze up in those instances too. So if you don't feel bad, because I know everyone reacts to those kinds of things differently. But this is the thing, and this is why I usually have to be around with my parents and things, you know, is I would not be able to defend myself. I would not. There is no way in hell if someone comes up to me, like, and tried to do something, I would be able to defend myself. There is no way. So if you are physically stronger than the person, I think you should take advantage of it. If you can. Yeah. It was a drunk guy who probably still has a family who deserves to know. Say it was an accident. Yes, I am all for saying. I think you should say something. Yeah, and I think if you, I don't know how long ago this was. But if you could say something about it, I would. I think yes. I think they have I think if they have a family, and I think considering that, yeah, I think it would be, if it were me, I would definitely tell someone, even if it's scary, and I can completely understand why you wouldn't want to, because that's scary and difficult stuff to talk about. It's probably very traumatic, so I completely understand why you didn't, but like, oh, sorry, by any means was probably just a, probably not the right phrase to use. I don't mean it in a literal sense. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't mean that in a literal sense. But yeah, I would consider, if it were me, I would consider saying something. But I know it's hard to come out about something if that kind of stuff happened, yeah. Well, I forgot what curb stomping was, to be honest. I wouldn't do that. No, the idea of doing that makes me nervous. I have drawn wedgie art of dozens of VTubers and written hundreds of thousands of words of wedgie-related fiction about even more. I have not done so for you yet. Would I? Oh, I don't think this is a confession. I think this is just a marshmallow I got sent. Yeah, that would be fine. Go for it. Please, do whatever you want. Anyway, sorry, I'll skip past this one. That's totally fine. Go for it. Champy, go for it. If you're here, I'd say go for it. Good for you. Do whatever makes you happy. I get some strange marshmallows sometimes, guys. Sorry. Once I climbed to the top of a tree and took a long piss off it in a public area. A public area. How was it public as in it was people were around, or public as in it was just so happened to be a public area? If no one was around, like if no one was there, I'd say that's pretty humble. I'd say that's humble. If no one was around. If people were around, I'd say not humble. Obviously, assuming you're not on the registry, because that's like a sexual offense, apparently, like peeing in public. I've heard you could be put on the registry for peeing in public. I heard that's a thing, but that's humble. And if I had a pee-pee, I'd do the same thing. Noticing. Why is the rain warm? Oh my god. Oh my god. You can be, but I think usually you're not. It's probably context dependent. You can do it you can do it as a girl, literally skill issue. I've tried before. It's really hard, and unless you like really have to go, it's just gonna go back onto you. If you really have to go though, you can kind of shoot it out. Anyway, I have similar feelings towards mushrooms. No, not in public, not in public. No. I just mean pissing like a guy. No. I mean like pissing like a guy, not in public. Sorry, I should have specified. I've never done it in public. Maybe when I was... No, not in public. One time though, I did. Okay, one time, okay, I'll tell you an embarrassing story. One time when I was little, I must have been four or something, 4 or 5. I still remember this. I remember seeing dog poo on the side of the road. I remember seeing dog poo on the side of the road and thinking, oh, okay, like, you can poo on the side of the road. Okay, I didn't really think about it. I don't know, for some reason I thought it was okay. So when I was a kid, I really needed to go to the toilet, and I was at the park, and my parents were there, but I can't remember what they were doing. I think they weren't looking. I can't remember. They weren't looking. And I had to go, so I just pulled my pants down and took a shit on the grass. No, it was on the path. It was on the path. It wasn't on the grass, it was on the footpath. I remember where it was. It was kind of, it was near our house. It was like maybe a few minutes, so yeah, so I went, I took a shit on the path, on the footpath. And I was like, oh my god, no, I can't wipe. So I just put my pants back on, right? And my dad, or I remember whoever was with me, I think it was my dad or my mom, I can't really exactly remember, it's a bit blurry. Whoever was like, did you like do a poo on the path? What's that? And I'm like, yeah, sorry, I had to go. Like casually. Because I didn't realize it wasn't socially acceptable to take a shit on the path. I thought you could do it because I've seen dog. I said, yeah, like a dog. And my dad's like, no, like you can't do that. And I genuinely did not know. No, it's just me being like an autistic kid. I just didn't realize. But the hilarious thing was, I did it on the footpath because I've seen lots of dog shit on the footpath. So I thought you did it on the path. So I didn't go. We were right next to a huge like garden of plants and stuff that probably would have been more acceptable to go in. I guess if I was a kid, I could have. But yeah, I thought that you did it on the path. That's so embarrassing. But yeah, yeah, I've literally done that before though. Yeah, but I didn't realize that that it wasn't acceptable. Yeah. I still think about it sometimes, and it embarrasses me. Cause then I had to walk home with my parents so I could like go and like wipe my ass. No, my dad didn't pick it up. We just left. Cause like I didn't know what to do, and my dad didn't know what to do, so we just left. Oh my god. But anyway, it's interesting, Champy, that you say you feel similar towards mushrooms as you do with cheese. As I do with cheese, sorry. That's very interesting. Do you not like me talking about that kind of stuff with my clover? I can kind of understand why you feel that way, because mushrooms are an interesting and an odd texture. So I can kind of understand why. Maybe you'd feel that way. People, you know, I don't like those slimy mushrooms. That's really dumb. I don't like those slimy mushrooms that you get in Chinese food. Ew, even thinking about that makes me want to puke. Yeah. Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. But that's interesting. When I was in my mandatory military year, I scammed them into giving me money by pretending to be vegan while our kitchen didn't provide vegan meals. I still participated in the regular meals though. Oh my god. Wait, that's so bad, but so funny. Oh my god. You were this little annoying vegan that they had to cook special meals for, and no one ever figured it out? If you participated in regular meals too, how did like no one figure that out? I guess the kitchen stuff went eating with you guys, but surely someone must have connected the dots. Like, how is this guy getting 2 things of food? Or were you being very secretive with it? It's interesting. I did that once, but it was in a pool. I remember when a kid took a shit in a pool, when I was, it must have been when I was doing like swimming lessons. So that's funny. That might have been you, Champy. It's funny. That is really funny. Is a friend really a friend when you have to constantly keep him in check and have him not be an asshole to my family? What? No, that's not a friend. No. If you have to get them to stop being an asshole constantly, then no, that's not a friend at all. Yeah. But that's really funny. That's funny. I think that's like quite funny. Ooh. Let's put this up. When I was a young champy, I went drinking with friends. We ate greasy food and turned in for the night. I decided to go home. Home was 15 kilometers away. Easy, my drunk brain figured. Started walking at around 12 AM. I got thirsty. You know what's funny? Like, my sister has spoken about this before, and she said like for some reason like when you're drunk, you just kind of like, you feel like you can just walk a lot. Like you like it's easy to walk around. You just feel like you can just go walk places. I got thirsty, so I went to 7-Eleven and bought a 2-liter of Pepsi. Oh really? Was it heavy having to carry that around? I got to a shortcut. It was an old abandoned road in the middle of nowhere. It was about 2 AM now. I was drunk, nervous from the noises, and my stomach was distressed. I got to the end of this stretch of road and ended up near a highway. Only 2 kilometers to go, that's still a long way though. Finally I decided I would take a dump. Oh my god, wait, this is still my story. Do I not drink? I don't drink very often at all, really. No. Finally I decided to take a dump. I dropped my pants, propped myself in the edge of a concrete divider, and let it rip. It went well at first, but then all the liquid built up and my bladder exploded and I peed in my pants. Which startled me and made me stand up mid-dump, and that liquidy mess landed in my underwear. Oh my god, no! Rookie mistake! I had to pull up my pants, walk an extra kilometer to a river, wash myself up, and then walk home soaked and wet. It was the last day of my youthful arrogance. Oh my god. That's terrible! And you had to walk all that way wet. You know, that's a smart idea though, finding a river. I wouldn't have been able to do that. I probably would have walked home in the poo-poo pants. That is funny. That's not that. You know what? You live in Sillyville too. These are 2 Sillyville stories. That's terrible though. Wow. Now let me just have a little bit of water. Why are there so many poop and pee stories? Because like I said, tell me your embarrassing stories too. So like, I feel like a lot of embarrassment is around those kinds of things as well. So that's probably why. They're there, because it can get very, very embarrassing. Very embarrassing. That's pretty funny though. I can understand why that was your last day of youthful arrogance. What a funny story. Thank you for sharing. I mean, we're now gonna call you River Pants McGee though. Yeah, River Pants and Smarty Pants. Yes, Smarty Pant Champ and River Pant Champ is your name. I pissed myself with pride. Oh my god. Good for you. Good for you. I mean... Oh my god. Oh my god, here is my confession. I like incest hentai. It can be any type of incest except gay ones. That's really funny that it's okay ones. Sister, brother, mother, son, father, daughter, etc. It's definitely one of my favorite tags. And yes, I am an only child. Of course you are. I feel like it's such an only child thing to enjoy these kinds of things. Like, that's for sure. Very... Okay, but like when you're looking at that stuff, like does it not... does it not like make you uncomfortable? Like, okay, let's think like mother-son for example. Does that not make you uncomfortable because you have a mother? Or do you not have a mother, like, or do you not have a good relationship with her? I'm genuinely curious because I feel like that's something that you'd like if you didn't have a good relationship with your parents. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, looking at stuff like that just makes me a little uncomfortable because I don't have a brother, but I have a sister, so it just makes me a little uncomfortable looking at stuff like that. I'll just repeat, it would be easier to name things I don't like. Yeah, I mean, I'll like pretty much anything, probably except furry shit if I'm in the right mood. Like, that's for sure. I'm definitely not one to judge when it comes to these things, but this is like a specific, like you specifically like that. That's specifically what you like. I mean, like, is it not uncomfortable, like, to see that kind of stuff, like, sometimes? Like, because of your parents, you know? I have 2 older sisters and I read little sister dojins, but not older sister. See, I feel like you'll read the ones that are not about the family member you have. Because it's like it's not as like uncomfortable. I don't know though. Like, usually I'll like tend to ignore it. But you know what? I'll say this for sure. I much rather if it's like siblings than like step siblings, because it's like, oh my god, you fucking pussies. Like, just say it, what everyone's thinking. No one's imagining a step sibling. Like, just say it. Like, stop being a pussy about it. Like, you may as well just go fully degenerate and not like stop halfway. I hate it when people pussy out like that. It's like, either go the whole way or not. Because if it's like it's just annoying. It's like, I hate the stupid step sibling loophole. It's so stupid. I don't think it's an only child thing considering how popular mom stuff is, but I don't understand. Okay, I don't understand mom stuff. I don't understand dad stuff either. Like, it makes me so uncomfortable to think about that. Like, I don't know. It kind of, because it makes me think of my parents. You know, like, I don't like it. No, I don't like no, like, I understand forbidden stuff, but not like family. Like, it just makes me uncomfortable. Wait, what short is it? What short is it? Could you let me know? Father/son stuff makes me uncomfortable too. Could you let me know what short it is? Yeah. No, step-sibling stuff isn't common in Japan in reality. I don't think so. I don't know. I'd hope not. For me, I just have to avoid people who look anything like my family, which is yes. You know when you see someone in like that kind of stuff. Yeah, like. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, there's no nudity in that one. I'll double check, but I don't think it does. No, there's no nudity. That's just my back. No, there's no nudity. It's just my t-shirt and there's no nudity in it. My model doesn't even have those things, like... It doesn't even have those things modeled. But yeah, no, personally, I just don't understand it. And stuff with like family members is just a no for me. That's just a big no. I don't know. And you know what? Something as well, like on like there's so many girls that say that they have like daddy issues and want to be with like super like older men and stuff. you know, and it's like, but like, I mean, that's fine, but saying it's because you have daddy issues, it's like, why are you trying to replace your dad? Like, that's so weird. Like, just stop being, like, that's so gross to me. I don't know. Like, if you're trying to replace your dad, don't do it with, like, a sexualized thing like that. Like, it's just strange to me. You know, like, I hate it when they chalk it up to that. It's just strange. Or same with boys and their mothers. They say they have mummy issues. It's like, why are you trying to replace your mum with a sexualized older woman then? Like, what's wrong with you? It both makes me fucking cringe, and it's weird. I don't like it. It's like, okay, well, maybe, like, resolve your issues with... Maybe resolve some issues with your parents then before you start being weird. Maybe like, fix your relationship with your parents. I don't know. Like, maybe resolve those issues. And if you can't, maybe, like, go to therapy or something. Maybe, like, go get a therapist. I don't know. Get some help, please. I think some men do have a desire to be baby/dominated by an older woman. Listen, sometimes, Champies, I do want to baby you. But I feel like the whole mummy thing is cringe, though. I'll never understand it completely. I want to take care of you, but because I love you, not because, like, you gotta be in a certain mood, though. I don't know. But I think, like, overly submissive guys are annoying. As much as I think overly dominant guys are annoying. It's like, why is that your personality? Like, just be normal. Yeah, like, wife babying because I love you and you're sweet. Not because, like, I don't want to imagine that you're my kid. Like, that's weird. You know? Like, I don't want to imagine you're my kid. Like, I don't know. I find, like, that stuff's weird. It's like, why do you want to, like, imagine your partner as, like, being, like, a baby? Like, that's really weird. I don't know. I don't care about either side. Just, like, don't make it your personality. Just be normal. It doesn't matter what you do in the bedroom. Just, like, stop being weird. Oji-san champs BTFO. Listen, there's nothing wrong with, like, older guys, I guess. Just, like, don't say that you like them to replace your dad. Like, or that because you have daddy issues or something. Like, that's weird. That's the weird part about it. But diaper stuff is okay, though, right? Yes, because I'm not, like, pretending to be a baby. And I don't think I'm a baby, and my partner doesn't, like, I don't know, like, they wouldn't treat me like I'm a baby, I guess, like, if in that scenario, I suppose. Does that make sense? Like, say if I was doing that with you, like, and you were, like, being my partner in that scenario, like, I wouldn't be like, please treat me like a baby and think of me like a baby, especially not in a sexualized way. It's more of a coping mechanism than anything for me than a sexualized thing. Because it's comfortable. I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it, to be honest. But it's not even really sexual for me. I like that kind of hentai despite having a sister, but I don't really think about nor associate the brother/sister relationship. It's more like the stuff I like just so happen to have incest stuff in it. No, I agree. I can understand that. Okay, like, for example, like, I'm not, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not, like, super... Well, when I started looking at, like, doujins, for example, I hated ugly bastard stuff so much. But, like, unfortunately a lot of lolly stuff has it in there. So you just get exposed to it a lot, if that makes sense. The only relationship limit I have is NTR. Yeah, of course, but that's probably because they incorporate the NTR relationship a lot more during the said deed. Ew, no, I hate that. That's horrible. I hate that. You gotta check the tags. No, I hate guys. Especially like guys on the internet. They're like, I want a mummy so bad. I want a mummy dom. I want a big booby goth mummy dom. Oh my god, so bad. I need that. I need to suck on some boobies and have a big mummy dom. Oh my god. It's like, get therapy. Fix your relationship with your mother. What the fuck is wrong with you? Shut up. It's so annoying and cringy. Like, be quiet. I don't know. Like, shut up. I don't know, it's just annoying. It's like, shut up. It's like the most annoying thing ever. Like, don't make it your personality. They make it their personality. I would have thought baby had been around long enough for people to understand the meaning. Huh? What do you mean? I don't need therapy? Stop ruining my dreams. You need some intensive therapy and you need to fix your relationship with your mother. You need some intense help. You need to stop watching porn. People like that need to just listen. I hate those anti-porn people, but genuinely people that like make it their personality like that need to stop watching porn. You need to stop watching porn. There's something wrong with you. You need to stop until that goes away. There's something wrong with you. You're a mean bunny today? Yeah, well, if you're into that stuff, you probably like that, don't you? It's gross. The only time I'll be like that is if... The only time I'll act like that with you is if... Like, I will hesitantly mother you, but I will hate it the whole time. So, you probably need to enjoy it. This is what you wanted, right? I'll do it hesitantly. I guess, if you really want. But if you're too annoying, I will fucking smack you. I will smack you in the face. And I will cover your mouth until you're quiet. Okay? But get some therapy though, seriously. There was a thread a while back when MLP was first getting popular of Anons going onto Omegle with looping clop gifs and posting people's reactions. They were hilarious. I joined in but quickly got bored, especially after getting matched with the same few people. Why would you do that? No, Omegle's so bad. Like, there's probably kids on there or something. You having to put clopping gifs up on there? That's so bad. No. That's terrible. You know what you need to do too to repent? You need to go give a horse an apple. You need to go give a horse an apple and say sorry as well. you and that horse meat champion need to go together and give some apples to horses to apologize and repent. Okay? There were kids? Oh my god, no. Is it okay to like enter if I self-insert as the... Ew, wait, why do you... Bull? What? Why would you self-insert as that? Firstly, and secondly, no, it's not okay. It's not okay anyway. No. 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 I don't know why you'd even want to be with a woman that would do something like that though anyway. I don't know. But that's really funny, but I would have been careful to not show anyone, like kids or anything, those videos, that's for sure. Yeah. I dual stream on Twitch and YouTube. Forgive me, Kiki, for I have sinned. Oh my god, wait, did we go through all of them? Let's go through the marshmallow because I think some people posted some oh, also there were more. Someone posted a part 2 to some school thing, by the way, but I never got a part 1, so I didn't add it, by the way. Oh, I can't log in. I have to log in quickly this way. Yes, authorized. Let me in. Let me in. So let me read off some more of these. Gigi, I hate to say it, but I don't show up to all your streams. Please forgive me. Champy, I give you a flick on the head. Flick, flick. This is a confession. It might not be as sinful, but my peers frown upon me whenever I say I ate cornflakes with orange soda and treat me with stares as if I've committed a really big culinary sin. What? But at the time, I didn't have milk and didn't want to just have the cornflakes themselves for dinner, so I popped open a bowl of orange soda and it came out really great. Champy, there's no way to repent from this. That is a huge culinary sin. Put the confessions in the bread, I'll read them off for you. Champy, if I missed yours. Then part 1 again? Oh, thank you, thank you. Then I can get to part 2. I'm waiting, I can't see it. Why can't I see the marshmallow? Can you post it on the bread, Champy? I can't see it. One time when I was a kid at a hotel, I was standing on the 2nd floor of the lobby where we could see people walking around below, and I threw a penny at some bald guy's head. What? Did he say anything? Did he notice? Did he notice? The poor bald guy. What did he do for you to do that to him? That's awful. That's so horrible. School War Part 1. Okay, thank you. I've got Part 2 with me here. In primary school, my brother and I at the time started an anti-bully gang on the 2nd, 3rd and 4th graders against the 6th, 7th grader bullies. My older brother was the leader and was described by the teachers as a mastermind villain creating a personal army of kids. I wasn't really bullied that much, but I helped out because he was my brother. We were obviously smaller and weaker than the 7th graders, so I created makeshift clubs out of these spiky pine cones with tape and would wrap our school's jumpers around our heads so the teachers couldn't identify us. We knew the bullies' favorite hangout and we camped there imminently after lunch. Once the guard was down, we attacked out of the trees and dugouts outnumbering them 3 to 1. We fired spiked pine cones at them with slingshots and we hit them with clubs. The bullies fought back, kicking the shit out of us, but the fight ended with one of us throwing a club onto the side of a bully's head and it stuck into him. Oh no, wait, let me read the part 2. The bully was sent to the hospital for the head injury, and lucky enough, since we were all too young, none of us got in trouble with the law, although it's good, just the teachers instead. The strangest part was the week of our all-out war against the bullies, they didn't retaliate against us. Oh, the shock and awe of constant ambushes after lunch made them give up. The weirdest part was the bully who got his head stuck in. He became super happy and nice and tried to be our friend after he came back from the hospital. Wait, really? That's so funny. Was he like the meanest bully or just the random one? Oh my god. In retrospect, what we did really sounds crazy and horrible, but at the time the whole school thought this was really cool, like a movie or something. There was even a crappy sequel to boot, Girls vs. Boys War, and we even could them that was the bully war, the girls vs. boy war. It was quite funny. In the end, my brother and I were kicked out of the school and sent to another one. Not for starting wars though, but for interrupting class too much by correcting teachers. Oh my god, that's so funny. I can't believe they let you do that. That's insane that they let you do that. That's crazy. I can't believe that. Really? No one at my school like ever fought like that because you'd get like expelled. You'd get expelled. Yeah, I mean school versus school stuff happened, but not like within the school. You'd have to like go outside the school, and even when that kind of stuff happened, I was never there because I wasn't cool. I wasn't invited to the cool like fights and stuff. That's crazy though. You were anti-bully ranger. That is not sinful though, that's humble. And you made that guy nice, so I think it was worth it. What? No, I wasn't a fighter. I was a little skinny kid. Of course I wouldn't have been a fighter at all. I've never even like fought anyone in my life. I've never even slapped someone at all. Like one time I bit my sister, but I was like a little kid and she stole my apple, so I bit her, and that was the one time I've ever hurt anyone at all, like intentionally. I felt really bad after it and I cried. Yeah. When I was little, me and my uncle went to a mini golf course. When we were done, we threw a few golf balls over a bridge because we thought it would be funny if we could get one to hit a car window. What the hell is wrong with what the hell is wrong with your uncle? That is so bad. That's so bad. No, I mean one time I've been hurt before, like by kids at my school, but I never fought back. I couldn't have fought back, you know. If I was to fight back, like it would be over. Yeah. One time I went to slap my friend at the lunch table, but he stood up and I accidentally touched his dongo. Neither of us said anything and I tried to act like it didn't happen. Oh my god. Oh, I saw that question. What's your favorite kind of gun? And the bazooka. I like a bazooka. I like a bazooka, that's my favorite. I like a bazooka M9. Yeah. Bazooka. I like a bazooka. They go. It's a little tricky to hold it because it's very big, but it's okay in life. Yeah. Hi. Hello. When's the wedding going on? Haha, gay boy. You guys are so rude. You guys are so rude. Yes, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Yes, I forgive you. Just this once. Did you get my fedora confession? No, send it. It was the water park story. I I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Fucking marshmallow. I need to find a different way for you guys to submit things next time. And my last job, I had minimal oversight, so I brought my laptop and put hundreds of hours into SXX Tricky on a GameCube emulator. That's so humble. That's not a sin at all. That's humble as pie. Why you touched the donga? Yeah, the bazooka. Later in life, I was with a group of friends who thought it was fun to go hide behind bushes and throw rocks at passing cars. You know what? Fucking little shithead like kids like you, okay, make me so scared to go outside. One time a guy actually stopped and pulled out a flashlight. We had to hide in a field to what felt like an hour. Good, you little punks. You deserve that, you little punk kids. God, that's shocking. You Sinnies, you need to go to sleep? Oh, that's okay, that's okay. Just, did you know, guys, that my favorite gun is bazooka? You guys know that that I have a bazooka. And you know what the most horrible sin someone wrote is? My wife doesn't know that I secretly call her Pistols McPoo. Oh, I'm just Pistols McPoo to you then. Okay then. Oh, I'm just Pistols McPoo. Okay. Well, I guess it was fun while it lasted, but well, I suppose I'm just Pistols McPoo. I guess you could call me that then, if you want to. I guess if you wanted to be that way in life, you could. What's your sin? Oh, okay, I have a confession. Okay. I have a confession to make. Okay, so anyway, this is my confession. Oh, Champy, please forgive me for I have sinned. One time in the middle of the night, I was delirious, and I genuinely had like a dream. I had a dream that you were next to me in the middle of the night, and I thought it was like so real, like in my like sleepy little haze, that I kissed my pillow, and everything, and then I was like, and my mom came in, and she saw me kissing my pillow, and she just pretended that she didn't see it, and then started talking to me, but I could tell that she saw because I could tell that she saw because she obviously looked kind of shocked. And yeah, anyway, my confession. How is that a sin? It's a confession, not a sin. Will you forgive me? It was really embarrassing at the time, and I buried that deep in my head. I buried that very deep. I thought the sidewalk poo story was your confession. Fine. Fine. Please ignore the sidewalk poo confession. Forget about it. Remember my cute confession instead, okay? Just think about that instead, okay? Just think about that. Forget about that I pooed on the sidewalk one time. Okay. Ooh, okay, well anyway guys, what, as you won as champion when the sin occurred? No, but you are still, but you champion now, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, so yeah, anyway, sure, guys, oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you for raiding me. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it so much. Hi everyone. Thank you very much for raiding me. Thank you. Guys, I think it's Aurelia. I think that's the way that you pronounce it. She's humble. And guys, guess what? She's a Warhammer VTuber. She does Warhammer stuff, which is crazy talk. Which I think is really cool. So if you want to watch a VTuber that like is Warhammer themed, you should really check her out. She's really cool. You forgot the raid message? Oh, that's okay. And we'll be collabing in what, I guess a few hours? Yeah. Where the hell am I? You're here in the church with me, Kiki. Please play Total War Warhammer 3 and play as the Scaven. Thanks. Who are you? My name is Kiki. Tomorrow, it's wait, let me double check when the collab is. Hang on.
What's your emergency?
Oh, don't give me an ad. Why are you giving me an ad? Sorry. Why are you giving me an ad right now? AI voiceover for creators? I don't want that. Stop. Okay. Sorry. I don't know why they gave me an ad on this. Okay, what was I talking about? Yeah, no, sorry. Hello, raid time. Hi, thank you so much for raiding me. I appreciate it. 14 hours from now. Yeah. So we'll be hanging out. We'll be hanging out soon on the collab, which will be exciting. Hello. Thank you very much for being here. And guys, if you guys don't know me, hi everyone. I hope that you're doing well and that you enjoyed the stream. It's me, Kiki. I'm a rabbit VTuber. Right now we're in the church, but I'm a retro rabbit VTuber. I play retro games. I also like Warhammer a lot. So my favorite Warhammer game so far is Dawn of War. I really liked enjoying Dawn of War, and the Winter Assault DLC was really fun. And I saw that you like Warhammer. I was so excited when I saw that there was a Warhammer themed VTuber out there. It's really cool. Yeah, we should. I really wanted someone to talk about it with, and also remind me after the collab. I'll show you something because I think you might like something. I have something that I can't talk about it, but yeah. We still need to finish Winter Assault. Yeah, Winter Assault was a little hard, but I'm getting there. I might finish it soon. Maybe it will inspire me, but I'd love to talk Warhammer with you. I don't know everything about it, but I'm learning. But it's been really fun to learn about it. Oh, thank you for the request. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yippee! New friend! Thank you! Yeah, have you played Space Marine 2 or Darktide? I'm currently playing Space Marine 2. I've really enjoyed it so far because I finished the first Space Marine game and it was really fun. you know, I remember I finished it in 2023, like near the end, and I'm like, oh my god, it comes out in 2024. So I remember hearing about it, and then yeah, when I saw it was coming out, I was very excited. But yeah, I'm not finished yet because I've had to take a little bit of a break from streaming, but I'm back now, so yeah, it's really exciting. Yeah, yeah, I'm like about halfway through it, so no spoilers, but I'm really enjoying it so far. Yeah, it's been really fun. Yeah, right now we're in the church right now. I'm reading off people's confessions and embarrassing stories, which has been really fun. So if you guys would like to hear about that, please stick around. If you guys know any embarrassing stories or have any, please let me know, because they've been really funny to hear about. Yeah, it's a good game. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, I've painted a couple minis as well before, which is fine. I really the cool thing about Warhammer is that there's so many different parts to it, and such a huge community of people that like it, so it's really cool to learn more about it, that's for sure. Yeah, sneaky bread. Yeah, Champion Marine. My well, actually I'll show you my background if I get rid of this one. My background, give me a second. Sorry, hang on a minute. I can find it. My normal background, if you see on the left, if you see on the stool, you see my carrot chair. I'll move myself kind of out of the way. But if you see my carrot chair behind there, I have a my fans, I call them my Champyons, like Champion, like rabbit hopping. I have a Space Marine version of them, and I also have a Dreadnought themed rabbit thing as well, which is pretty cool. Wait, I'll make it bigger so you can see it. I'm pretty proud of it. Pretty cool. Wait, I'll make it a little bigger. Yeah. I call them duckies, the dreadnoughts, because they walk like ducks. They got little duck feet. See, that's a little bit of a better way to see it. Yeah. Even in death, I still serve. Oh, that's so cool. I think they're really cool because they have like a cute design, to me at least. Who did your background? Oh, it's in my credits. Let me see. If you check my description, don't. Oh god, sorry. There's an ad. If you check my description, my background was done by. Oh wait, does it even say it in here? Background art. Yes, it's by a girl called Cure Uni. CURAYUNNY on Twitter. She's really good at design. She did a fantastic job. She does really cool designs and stuff. She's really good. I'd recommend her highly. She did a great job with mine. Yeah, I'd recommend her if you need someone to do one. Yeah, and this is my Space Marine I painted. Hang on, I'll put it up. Well, Champy Space Marine I painted with my rabbit. Yeah, look into her. She's really nice too. She's really nice. This is my rabbit and my Champy. My Champy Space Marine I did in the colors. I didn't do like a great job, but I tried my best. That's my rabbit with him. I need to do some more painting. I really want to do some more soon. I really want to get back into that. And that's my little man. That's my rabbit. He's my little rabbit man. He's very sweet. He got a grumpy little face, but I still love him. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, you love the color scheme. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of based off of my own one, but yeah. One of my champions, they made a custom like pack thing for Dawn of War, where I can have it have the same like. I can they put little banners on it so you can have me on there. It's really sweet. And thank you. Glad you like my little baby. Thank you. How's little lady been? She's been good. She's been really sweet. I fed her some bok choy this morning. And she loved it. She loved it. Oh my god. Did you get it? I didn't. Could you post it in the bread so I can see it? Because I'm not getting confessions for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe marshmallow is a thing with sending things too fast. I'm not sure. I can't see anything. I've been refreshing though. Oh, hello. Yeah, no, she's doing great though. I'm really happy that she's doing a lot better. She's such a sweetheart. I posted a photo of her a few days ago actually. Let me find it here. That's somewhere around here, around the town. Oh yeah, so this is the photo I posted of her. She's such a sweetie pie. Yeah. She was laying all cool on the tiles. Look at her, isn't she so sweet? That's her laying on the tiles all cool. I got 2 babies. I got little man, little lady. This is little lady. She's a white rabbit. She's the sweetest baby in town. She was a little sick a little bit ago. She was having some eye problems, but she's healed up so nicely, and she's been doing really good. Her eye is all better now. And yeah, she ate some bok choy this morning and she really enjoyed it. She licked her lips. Yeah. Yeah, she's been doing well. So yeah, I love her to pieces. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's a little lady update for everyone if you're interested. She's doing as good as ever. Little man is still bothering her every now and again, but yeah, she's been doing really, really good. Yeah. Anyway, thank you. Oh, I love this photo. You drew this? Oh wow, that's really lovely. Oh, I love that. Oh. That's really sweet. That's really sweet. What was the weirdest confession today? Oh my gosh. Let me think. There's been some weird confessions today. Probably that someone started a school war against their bullies, like with their brother or something. And they like threw pine cones at the bullies, and it got one of their bullies in the head. And then for some reason, when the bully came back, like he was like nice. That was a weird story. Interesting though, very interesting. Very weird story though. Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting about what is the now loading song you used last stream? This stream or last stream? That one guy who murdered some. Oh well, yeah, one guy said that there was a guy that was trying to hurt him while he was drunk, and he pushed him over. And apparently he heard the next day that he passed away. That was a crazy confession. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if that was a real confession, but crazy if true. Very crazy if true. Oh my god. Yeah, I was like whoa when I read it too. Big whoa. I don't know if it's true. But yeah, that one shocked me. That was probably the most shocking one. I think I already memory hold it because I was like, what the heck, when I first heard it. Yeah. What? Me and my cousins wanted a slip and slide, but my aunt wouldn't get one for us, so we decided to use the kitchen floor as the slide and use chocolate syrup as the slip. Let's say cleanup was not easy. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. I think the funniest one was, and it was kind of sad, but it is kind of funny. One of my champions during his cousin's funeral, a bumblebee stung him, and he went "Youch!" like that during the ceremony, which I don't know, like it's kind of a sad one, but I can visualize it happening in like a cartoony Tom and Jerry kind of way. The latest postal stream. Oh, let me just listen and try to find what song that is. The latest postal stream. Okay. Let me just give it a little listen so we can see. I think I know what it is. Oh, that's just Nyakuza manholes. That's the name of it. It's called NYAKUZA MANHOLES. Nyakuza manholes. That's the one I usually use. It's my favorite song. Yeah, if you can find that one, it's a really humble song. That's my favorite. Yeah. But I think that one was really funny because just the way that you explained it, like youch, like that. Yeah, I say Zed. So what? So what? Problem? But guys, I better head off now. And have a little bit of lunch. Because I haven't had lunch yet today, and I can already tell some of my parents are gonna be a little grumpy at me. For not coming sooner and everything. Yeah. I hope that everyone has an amazing rest of their day. Or rest of the night. Yeah, ouch! Oh, thank you. You have a good day too, and thank you so much for the raid. I'm so excited to play Among Us with you. I haven't played Among Us yet. I'm really excited. I'm nervous though. Last minute confession and bread. Okay. I'll quickly read this one, okay? Just before I go. When I was 12, I thought fedoras were the coolest shit ever and got my parents to buy me one when I was 13. When I was 14, I went to a friend's birthday party. The dress code was smart casual. I showed up in a full suit, tie, vest, and fedora. I unironically thought I was so cool and dapper. Unlike all the stupid teens in their jeans, looking back at it, all the internet memes about fedoras, they probably thought I had autism. I do. Please forgive me, sister giggles. Oh my god, that's hilarious. No, Champy. No, that didn't. Wow. You know what I would have thought if I saw you? I would have been like, wow, he's so cool and smart casual. He's so cool. I wish I could be I wish I could be as cool. Oh my god. Okay, don't you even worry about it. Okay? That's funny. I forgive you. I forgive you for your sins, okay? And I always will. I always forgive you. But yeah, I wanted to quickly remind you guys about something before I go actually. Just a little bit of an announcement if you guys haven't seen it yet. I announced this on my Twitter, but I wanted to show everyone that wasn't maybe hadn't seen it, just in case. So on the 15th, so in a few days, well actually no, is it in a few days? What day is this gonna be at? No, 2 days. So in 2 days, let me just pop up the thumbnail for it real quick. No, I forgive you though, Champy, that's okay. I thought that's really cool and casual. Let me just get this. Okay, so so here's the thumbnail. So in 2 days, I am going to be doing an outfit reveal for my Halloween costume for this year, which I've never done before. But every Halloween, I'm like, oh my gosh, I better do it. Like I have to do a Halloween costume this year, and I always forget. Yeah, now I will finally do it. So I'm so excited. I hope you guys are excited too. The quality turned out way better than I thought it would, and it's gonna be really fun. So I hope you guys are excited and ready for it. I will not be showing the full silhouette because it may be too revealing of what it is. So I won't reveal it, but I hope that you guys are excited to see it. No telling, and no guesses, okay? But yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys this. And I hope you guys are excited too to see. So thank you so much for coming. I hope you guys are excited. I'll have my collab tomorrow, and then the day after will be the reveal for my outfit. So yeah, I'm really excited. Oh my god, it's my birthday. Well, technically in 2 more hours it is. Well, have a very happy birthday tomorrow. I hope you have a fantastic day. And I hope you get some nice presents today. I hope you get some nice presents. Here's a kiss for a present for you, okay? Mwah! I hope that you have a fantastic birthday tomorrow. Okay, have a great day. Yeah, happy birthday. Everyone say happy birthday, Champy. Happy birthday. I wish I could sing a humble birthday song to you right now, but yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys had an amazing day, and I hope you have an amazing birthday. I hope you guys are excited. I'm back now. I'm sorry for taking a few days off of streaming. Yeah, I'm excited to be back. I hope I have more of a pep in my step, and I'll be just from now on I'll continue to stream regularly now. So I hope you guys are happy that I'm back and everything. Thank you so much for being patient with me. Yeah, thank you very much for coming, everyone. Hope you have an amazing day. Okay. Alright. I love you. Thank you so much for coming. I'll see you guys later, okay? But you know, I got things to do, I got places to see, so I better head off. But yes, I will see you guys soon, okay? I'll see you guys soon. Yes, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much again. Yes, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for coming today. I hope you had an amazing day, and I'll see you guys later, okay? Thank you again for coming. I'm gonna fly off now.